up. Yeah. Turn that shit up. Real tight, cool. Roll it up. Prendelo. Yeah. Light it up. Real psycho. What we drinking, what we smoking. What we drinking, what we smoking. Who's rolling? Are you ready? This shit is knocking. Tight, go blast. Ha, yo. Tight, go blast. Get ready. Real psycho. Who's rolling up? I wanna smoke. Real tight, cold. Turn that shit up. Turn that shit up. Are we ready?
Wanna be one of the rich, you becoming a bitch. Over and done in the ditch, struck out and swung on a pitch. Coming and done at the stitch, hardly got numbers on Twitch. This ain't neglected thought, homie, you looking distraught. Thinking you needing a shot, roll up the weed on the spot. This is too much for these hoes, they be allergic to flows. Easy and busy we go, up in your nugget for those feeling forgotten. But no, we ain't forgotten you so. Spoiling you rotten and yo, telling you this so you know. We got the wind at our backs, spitting the balls over tracks. Who got the heat in the sacks? We got the heat in the back. Doing what you never did and you're whatever kid. Us falling off, that's a never did.
Come again?
That's a never did. Us falling off, that's a never did.
Yo, none of them worry we. RP Heavy D. Pick a style, any beat. We'll take it to any street and pull out the heavy heat. We could squash any beef. Not talking about every beef, so let's make this very brief. Niggas is funny tight, broken their money tight. Shoot you with a gun, got no hands for a bloody fight. You stopped at the stop sign, got popped with a Glock 9. A lot of witnesses there, but who's gonna drop time? They snitched on the capo. A snitch is a sapo. They caught the rat though, and let the black go. Once you shit in the hood, you can't go back, bro. You gotta watch your back or get smoked like tobacco. Asshole.
Take a sip, take a hit, take a rip, take a dip, and if you really must take a shit, hope you feel better, lighter than you ever did. Us falling off, that's a never kid. Doing what you never did and you're whatever kid. Us falling off, that's a never did.
Come again?
That's a never did. Us falling off, that's a never did.
What is it?
We got another body.
Where?
457 Aesop Street.
On my way, 763.
Take a sip, take a hit, take a rip, take a dip, and if you really must take a shit, hope you feel better, lighter than you ever did. Us falling off, that's a never kid. Doing what you never did and you're whatever kid. Us falling off, that's a never did.
Come again?
That's a never did. Us falling off, that's a never did.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Hey, welcome to it. Because we need a lot of help over here. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show, live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, X, and the home site, www.BREALTV. What it do? We got our big brother back in the building. The Hall of Famer, the legendary Disc Golf King, my man, Godfather.
Man, what's cracking, lacking, everybody? I am so happy to be back here, man. I hear it's been a year since I've been on.
It's been a year, yeah.
In the chair.
Yep.
I can't believe a year since I've been on here.
Yeah.
Man, I missed you guys. I'm going to try to get back here again soon because we're going to talk about that a little later.
That's what's up.
But pleasure to be back, man. Glad to be on the show. Let's have some fun.
Hell yeah. And we got Mr. Thunder Roll himself, the second baseman, Trace Nunes.
I mean, how am I supposed to follow that introduction after all that Hall of Fame and all that?
You got to become Hall of
Well,
Fame.
maybe one day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got dicks.
You might get that disc golf game together and be Hall of Fame.
Why we got to be dicks?
Yeah. We also have Bolton Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator, the Treehouse Crew.
Yo, what up? I threw the old intro in there with the Godfather.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Nice. We also have the Concentrate King, Cali Blaze.
What it do, and welcome back, GF. Good to see you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Been too long, man.
Freshly tanned, Cali.
Too long.
The freshly
He's
tanned
darker
Blaze.
than me.
Oh, I'd be out on the bike all day, man.
Are you saying he's Tanny Blaze?
Yeah.
We also have Mr. Milligrams himself, E-Zone, a.k.a. Slim.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, man, you finally look Puerto Rican.
I'm sorry I'm not white as you guys want me to be, but shit.
It's a nice shade on you.
Why'd you have to go there, man?
It is what it
Just
is,
saying
man.
you're dark. You
Yeah.
didn't have to go white man, black man.
I just said white because I wanted to say white.
Well, you look good, man.
Thank
look
you,
good.
GF. So do you.
Come on,
bro.
man. I want to be on Trace, not you today. We
Since-
got to be friends today.
We are
I got
friends
Trace
today,
here.
don't
I'm loving this right here. You guys go ahead, man.
We've
Go
been
ahead.
doing this for years, bro. It's your turn.
Like the
Thank
shade of one of those brown eggs.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, you've been.
Damn.
I'll tell you what, Jeff. You look good. You've been in that gym. Getting it together. You look good, man.
Thank you. I've really been trying hard. I've changed my diet. I know I joke around and say I don't drink, but I really only drink at the airport in the lounge,
Loosen up for a
in the
flight.
seats, and I really don't have any alcohol at home at all. No whiskey, no beer, nothing. And I only drink then. And we've been here now. Nobody's even offered me a drink, which is cool.
Because I don't drink as much.
And I love the fact that everybody at this table, excluding Trace, is like trying to get healthy. I mean, Trace is eating.
What the
What?
hell?
Yeah.
What?
He's not lying.
I mean,
He's telling the truth.
I'm just telling the truth. What did you eat on the way here?
Munchos.
Munchos?
Hold on.
Didn't I get some white frosty donuts?
See, I
Yeah, you had donuts too?
Yeah.
I think we should back this up. I was set up for failure from the start.
Why?
Why? Because you guys suggested that I would give Godfather a ride because we both live in Vegas.
Right.
Oh, why don't the two of you ride out together? And I had mixed emotions about that. I'm going to be honest with you from the start.
Why?
One, this guy doesn't stop talking. You know what I mean? In the car, this guy does not shut up right here. I swear to God. So then we pull over.
When you're used to Send Dog, I can definitely see the
Thank
conversation.
you.
Yeah.
That's what's good about with Send. Send don't say a word in the car.
Normally you're talking.
Thank you. I got my stories. Okay, it's about me. Okay, so we get to the convenience store. He buys some like healthy, I don't know, granola, whatever.
Cliff Bar?
Yeah, and I got chips, powdered donuts, and a Dr. Pepper. And the look of disgust on his face, he looked at me like it was, oh man.
It is
Bro,
disgusting.
you're only supposed to bro. Those three are very
awful
all it was is like a trifecta of bad shit.
Yep.
If you were gonna make a bad choice, it would have had to been one of those.
One of the
And
three.
The right thing to do would have been like, let's hope the homie takes half this soda or one of these donuts or two of these donuts off my hands, so I share the guilt and the thing. That way you don't have that.
I don't half step E-Zone. All right, it's like it's all.
If he's gonna fuck up, he's gonna go all the way.
Thank you.
And you know what? He never offered me anything.
Because he knew
At
better.
no point did he
He
say,
knew
you
better.
want a donut or a chip? He
Because
was,
the look he gave me, like
that wasn't a bad. Hey, it's your body. If you want to put garbage in your body, unlike everybody at this table, then that's fine. I mean, we ain't mad at
that
you.
all of these guys have put through their bodies over the day. Really?
Yeah, over the decades.
We're not talking about the past. We're talking about right now, current. B's looking great. Look at that. B's E-Zone. Callie's looking like a black man. And then there's you. And then there's donuts. Coke, not even Diet Coke. Zero. You got like the sugar added plus sugar. Man.
You guys set me up. You probably had a little group chat going last night. Okay, when he gets in there.
Nice healthy chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
A little healthy.
You know, he bleeds maple syrup. I mean,
B had his ear pods while he was on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? I already know.
I don't talk to nobody while I work out, son. I am too concentrated. I got no time for shit.
That's so annoying, bro.
Like you play music?
I don't, sometimes I play music and sometimes I'll watch stank ass, you know what I'm saying? So I'm up on a little bit of game before I get here.
Question, you work out at home?
Yeah.
Best thing in the world that ever happened for me was buying my own gym at home. It's the way to go.
No distraction.
Your music, your time, nobody's looking at you. I have a bad habit of looking at girls, believe it or not.
Well, with some of them wear, it's hard.
And then
not
they get
to,
mad.
right?
You're looking at them. I'm like, really? You're throwing in? Really? You're mad at
You're
me?
safe at home.
Yes,
you're
I'm
safe
at home.
You're
You
safe.
don't have to wipe down other people's disgusting sweat.
That too.
Fuck, man.
That part
They're wearing
too.
like honey. What is it? Honey Lulu.
Well, the other thing is you never know if some sickly motherfucker.
Honey Lulu.
You never know if some sick fucker comes into the gym trying to sweat it out and doesn't wipe their shit, and then you get on that machine and then you get fucked.
Okay, but see, there's different ways to kind of go about it when you go into like a public gym. Like I used to hate that about going to like a big corporate gym. That's the reason I never signed up to like a 24-hour fitness, because that's just all the time. The people there don't even care. And then you try to go smaller. So I went to like a Anytime Fitness, and even then, that's a bit too much.
That's where you work out at your own anytime you want. Get your own key.
And then I was like, yo, I need to go smaller than this, because I feel like the smaller gyms, the ones that are like a Rocky Balboa kind of
less
gym,
people.
they have a cap. They'll be like, hey man, we can't take no more, bro, unless they cancel they cancel the membership. So there's just like a certain amount of people using those machines, and then the coaches that are there are like, you could tell they compete. They have different kinds of different kind of hobbies as compared to some of the ones you see at the corporate gyms.
Right.
These people are on Facebook, on market.
I think you get better results in that style that you're talking about, because the focus is more concentrated on a smaller group of people, and the trainers can actually dial in on everybody and like work on your technique, or maybe you're lifted too heavy, maybe you're lifted too light, and like dial you in, as opposed to like you're in a fucking gym and everybody's everywhere and you can't concentrate. And
I think B is mirrors. I always thought mirrors were vain. This guy, but they really help. And somebody kind of taught me all these years.
With the form, right?
Taught me, no, you're using the mirrors for your form, and you're seeing the muscle.
That's what I'm saying.
And dude, I've never. Last time I was here, I was probably 280, 285.
Yeah.
And now I'm holding 245, 250.
Nice.
I have more energy. I feel better. I get
same
higher.
Yeah.
I really think I get higher, if that's possible.
How much do you weigh now?
I'm like 250, 240.
That's how much
If
I
I'm
weigh
butt
now.
naked after going to the bathroom in the morning, getting out of the jacuzzi, taking a shower, I'm 249.
There you go.
That's dope.
I've been maintaining at 220 for a long time.
That's great.
But like the lightest I was when I was like on a different, I was working out 5 days a week, and I had like the fucking diet going, like cracking like a whip, right? I was at like probably 210, but I felt too light. I felt good, but I felt like too light at 210.
Right.
You know what I mean? I felt like, okay, I could adjust and be at 220 and feel okay there and not too heavy.
Yeah, that's like 210 is way too light. Even,
How much you weighing?
You weigh the same. We're at 250.
Wow.
So
How about you,
sometimes
Trace?
like
What do you weigh,
248.
Like 230.
You a lie.
I swear to G. Why is
You're
he says that
6'3"
shit,
and you're
it's
saying
okay?
you're 230, and we're
230.
and E-Zone's 220,
I'm
and you're
190.
6'3".
230.
Why do you aggravate me?
Yeah, he's lying.
I'm trying to. I mean, I'm
You want to
I'm
wrestle?
trying to be
You want to
cool.
wrestle?
Be careful. We've been there before here too. Trace is my new buddy, though.
Oh man, when's the last time you got on a scale?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Anybody.
I do
Just-
it every day.
This
do it
morning
every
for
day?
me.
Monday.
Every
Yeah.
morning.
4 o'clock this morning. I swear to God, I got up. I smoke the joint, and I swear to God, I get every morning. And I told you this before. I get right in the jacuzzi, and then I start my day. But after the jacuzzi, I was 249.
All right. How about you, Blaze? When you said when?
188.4.
So you get on every day?
Every morning, yeah. Every morning.
right.
Right after I take a shit, and I go take my
Monday.
I didn't want to say that.
Friday.
Yeah, I do.
Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah.
Last time was when we were in Toronto. The hotel.
Oh, just
rooms
recently.
Those were
Yeah.
kilos. That's how much you weigh. 220 kilos.
How much you did?
Those are kilos in
No,
Canada.
it was like two. I weighed 232, I think.
232. Yeah.
And I'll be honest, that's 12 pounds overweight for me.
When I went for my physical just recently, I was at 220, and that was with clothes on. So probably.
But you made
just,
a point too
Probably
that
like
like
216.
Yeah.
if I drop those 12 pounds, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, okay, I could do that, but I feel comfortable at this weight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like genetically, this is how I'm built. I'm like 10 pounds heavier than high school.
I'll tell
You're
you
not
what.
bad though. Seriously.
I'll tell you what though. If you changed your diet a little bit, less sugar, and you did work out a little bit more than you do now, you would feel a whole lot better.
No, I get that, but
Then when you go
I'm
on
60 now. I don't give a damn.
And then when you go on the
Wait,
Mr.
whoa.
Then when you go on your Mr. International dates, you feel like you got that extra. I don't know.
He pissed TF off. He's
I'm 60 now. I'm going to give up. I'm 64,
I didn't say give
motherfucker.
up.
I
I
ain't
just-
giving up.
Like my swimsuit model career is over. That's
I'm
what I'm
not
getting
saying
at.
that, but you still got to be healthy. I wanted people to say, oh, Godfather, you look 40, 45, you look great. They might
do.
say, dude, you look 67,
I know, you
you're
look-
63.
You do
You're
look
60.
younger.
I mean, I would. You said you're how old now?
I just turned 64.
Okay, so you don't look 64 at all.
That's,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's vain or what.
I would've
The
said-
older I get, the better shape I want to get in.
I-
Trace, I'm just fucking with you, man. You're in great shape.
Like if I
He's
didn't know
terrible.
you, if I didn't know you and know who you were, and I like just met you, I would think you were in your mid 50s.
I'll take
yeah,
that every
for
day.
sure. That's
Right?
what I would think. I'd be like maybe like guy just turned 53.
Oh,
He's
bro,
out here
and
walking
take-
around with a young
I'd
girlfriend.
say a spry 55. You know
I'll
what
take
I'm
that
saying?
every day.
Yeah, bro. Like if I didn't know you and I saw you in a Vegas casino, I was like,
What?
some young chick's gonna
Trace.
come right
Trace
back
has a
and
problem
talk
with
to
it.
this dude.
What's the problem,
Trace,
Trace?
I wouldn't think you were 16 either, though.
Yeah.
The polished job going on right here. Is just-
59 and a half.
No, see, you're taking this way bad.
taking
'cause-
it wrong.
I look like I'm 100.
No,
No.
Who said
I
that?
just told you that I wouldn't think you were 60 if I met you.
59
You say that to be nice.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean.
probably, but
Trace, you become so defensive, man. Don't be
no,
defensive.
no, you don't look 60, bro.
Thank you.
Trust.
No, you don't.
All right,
You don't.
Thank you.
I
Said
wouldn't.
100.
I wouldn't have guessed 60 if I didn't know you.
What would you guess?
Him?
Him.
59.
57.
Oh,
Wow.
that's how dare you? What for 24 months? What do you work at the carnival guessing weights and birth dates?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
You know I'm good at this.
I know.
I was gonna say like 56.
That's what I said.
Difference between 56 and 60. Not a damn thing.
Actually,
4 years?
I would say
4
50.
fucking years,
I would say
bro?
early 50s.
Thank you, Godfather. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
All right.
But I can't
listen.
see.
You can't say it now, B. It's too late.
I don't got my like clear glasses on. What do you want from me?
Oh, man.
My readers on.
No, but the important message in all this joking around for all y'all, no matter what age you are, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, take care of yourself. Put some good fuel into your body. Indulge, every now and then. Don't overdo it, because overdoing it will lead you to have to get to it. When the doctor says, hey, sir or madam,
Yes, sir.
your levels are all fucked up here, and if you don't change them, bad things are going to happen soon, or they are happening now. So get ahead of the game. We all try to practice this here in some way or another, keeping the activities going, right? Working out, or even stepping. Anything.
Anything.
What's one thing that I hear though that I just don't understand when people are just like, oh man, like you guys make it sound easier, like it's not that easy. Well, it's not supposed to be easy, motherfucker. Like I was like, no, I don't think no change is supposed to come like with like no with no sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? That's or you got to give up something, bro. There's got to be a cost to this shit. Like there's got to be a price you're gonna pay. And it's gonna be a lot of shit you don't want to do in the beginning, but then once you master that, it's so fulfilling.
It's about discipline, not motivation, because you can see you're not going to be motivated every day. You're going to wake up some days and be like, man, I'm tired. It's that discipline of doing it, even when you.
You know what I
want
do?
to.
I swear to you, this is true. Every day, After I get out of the jacuzzi, I go to my office, I smoke a couple, and I write down my workout. And once I write that workout down, I don't care what type of mood I'm in. I don't care what, I'm going to do that workout. And I usually do more.
Yeah.
That way, when I get out there and I'm like, man, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have wrote it down then.
Right.
Yeah, when I was freestyling the workouts, yeah, I'd tend to like take it easier, you know, like
Yeah.
I'll do the workout, but I wouldn't do anything beyond that. Because I'm thinking of it in my head. But when I write it down, I'll execute that and then add shit as I'm going. And that it's always good. I feel like it's good to do that. When I used to see people going into the gym, writing shit, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
You know, but as I learned, as I got more knowledge on, you know, working out and taking care of yourself and maintenance and all that shit, I realized it's great to write all that down. Like, one, so that you have a target to get to, and then you write your progress down.
Yes.
Like what you did, how much you lifted, how much time you were doing this or that. It's good to keep track of all
It's good. And once you get into it, it becomes easy. And it's like, okay, I'm going to do better. Like, now when I get on the scale, I want to see. I had a bet with a friend of mine named Jamie, my brother-in-law. Actually, not my friend, my brother-in-law. And I wanted to be 248 before I left. So I got up this morning, I worked out, I did all my stuff. I got in a thermal sauna, but I still didn't make 248. But I made 249.
You'll get it.
Oh, I'm going to get it tomorrow. Unless Trace has me eating hamburgers and hot dogs on the way home.
Oh, we're stopping at In-N-Out Burger on the way home.
No, we're not.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. I don't know where you're going to eat tonight.
No, we're not eating no.
You
what?
could just get the patties, bro, and just do a straight
Yeah, but they're
protein.
still fried.
No, I don't think they're fried, bro. No, they're grilled, bro.
No, they're grilled.
Oh, okay. Huh, what about that?
Yeah, because when I
You can order it however you can order it with leaves on it. I don't care.
Protein style.
Yeah, when you just Flying Dutchman style without no cheese.
Okay.
When I go on
Onion.
there, I
There you
order
go.
4 patties, and then I'll literally just cut it in half and just have grilled onions on the side, but just the actual.
Well, that's fine. That's nothing but protein.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Now what?
That's
See?
nothing.
No.
That's where we're
See,
going.
bro?
Now what?
It's either Raisin Canes or
No, I do like raisins.
I don't like raisins.
No?
No, I think it's
I like
way
kinda
overrated.
I
Mid.
can't
big
eat the
time.
fried shit like that, man.
No,
It
I
just
don't.
fucks
Yeah.
me
I don't like the
That's the cool thing about certain burger spots, man. Like if you're like even in the middle of like nowhere or something like that, not like a McDonald's, but someplace that actually grills their shit like In-N-Out. You just go over there and just ask for like 4 patties and just you weigh. You know that each patty will weigh a certain amount, and you're like, all right, it needs
Can I
16
confess
ounces.
something?
Confess.
I have never in my life had In-N-Out Burger ever in my life.
Never.
Sound
I
like The
had-
Rock right now, bro.
Wait, wait.
Oh, really?
He said that
I'm not really into. To me, it was a glorified McDonald's, but I've never tasted. I know people love it.
You've
but
never tried it.
I don't like that type of food. I've never had like greasy hamburger.
Oh, I
To me,
see.
it's
what
just
you're
a
saying.
greasy
Well, these ain't
hamburger.
so greasy.
It's
you know?
good.
People
bro.
love it. I mean, every time I drive by anyone, there's a line.
I think if
around
you had
the corner.
I think if you had one of their Flying Dutchman or protein style,
I think
you
we're
love
going to
it.
have it tonight because Mr.
So
Smartass over here.
This is great.
He's getting me.
I'm the guy that's going to take you to In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
You just
In-N-Out-
said we're going
We're
to
going,
In-N-Out.
but I'm saying, I mean, in all the 60 years you've been on this planet, you've never been. So I'm the guy. out
Yeah,
of
you're
all
the
this?
guy.
Yes.
You're the guy.
I'm the
You're
guy.
the, you're the other guy
Has
60
In-N-Out-
years on the planet going to take the other 60 guys.
Has
And I
In-N-Out
swear-
been around
I
for 60
swear,
years?
I
I
believe
swear to you, I've never eaten In-N-Out in my life.
We should videotape this.
Okay, bro, and I said you're sounding like The Rock here because The Rock says this every fucking 6 months for like to go viral. He says, I've never tried In-N-Out, and people kept catching him on this fucking lie.
No.
Oh, what he was eating?
And he deleted
been
his
to
fucking
In-N-Out.
No, really?
No, every 6 months he would say something stupid like that. He'd be like, you know what? I've never eaten In-N-Out. This is my first time I'm eating it. And people would screen capture it for the time before, and they
him
made a
eating it?
video. And he's like, bro, what do you mean? You've ate it 4 other times and told us the same shit. Yeah.
You're gonna. I haven't,
I
Yeah.
believe it.
You'll love
I
it.
believe GF when he
Yeah,
says
no,
it.
for
but
sure.
I'm willing to try it,
Yeah.
You'll
Hey.
love it.
especially with no bun.
Hey, you wouldn't be dissatisfied or disappointed.
Can I mention one thing? Trace, how about tonight? No soda, no fries.
Oh, he
you get
can't,
the
eh?
same burger that I get with just the meat and the.
He can't.
And we tried just for the trip back to Vegas.
No.
Just
look,
just no bread, no fries, no. You ain't having it, is it?
Whoa. Then what's the point of going?
Hey.
Well, let me tell you how I do it.
Okay.
Double, double cheese,
What's
double
that
burger.
mean? Two meats?
Out of
Double,
spite,
double.
out of spite, he's gonna eat worse
Yes.
Do they have shakes too? You
No.
get a shake?
Yes,
Oh, for
they
sure.
do.
But
No,
I was,
you're
where
not.
I
You're
was
not
going
gonna
with the
get a
shake, I go Neapolitan.
Okay,
milkshake.
and here's the thing:
Oh,
people,
nice.
people always talk shit about In-N-Out, and it's not supposed to be the best burger. It's supposed to be the most, I guess, natural alternative ingredients and freshest ingredients available for a drive-through establishment.
know that.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's
I didn't know that.
The
That's a
fact
great
that,
point.
The fact that people big it up because it's so popular, that's just their opinion. It's popular opinion. But what they're known for is having the freshest ingredients. That's why they cut their potatoes on there.
yeah.
They do.
cut
I didn't know any
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And not to make a commercial, but no microwave ovens and no freezers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
It's
everything's
all
fresh.
It's all right then and there.
I didn't know
fresh.
any of that.
They literally.
It's not like McDonald's or Jack in the Box, Carl's
Shit, I
Jr.
look
and the
forward
rest.
to it now.
That's why
Yeah.
if you're like on some healthy shit, it's really the best alternative. Like let's just say if I'm going to Vegas and I have to stop by somewhere, I don't want to eat
That's the
4
Dutchman.
patties from Burger King. I want to have them freshly grilled out of there. Be like, can you make them well done? Give me the onion on the side, skip the potatoes, and I'm getting my intake that I need to get
Yeah.
back on the road.
Yeah.
That's an onion bun, GF. Just
Yeah,
instead
that's-
of
Oh,
the-
is it?
Yeah, that's an
yeah,
grilled
That's,
onion bun.
that's called the Flying Dutchman right there.
You gonna get a Flying Dutchman?
Hell no.
No, he needs the bun.
Okay, that style for sure is the cheating Flying Dutchman, bro. Like if you're just
Yes,
gonna
cheese.
keep it protein style,
No.
it's no cheese.
Yeah.
No, it's just the seasoned patties and like
Yeah,
the
but have the
grilled onion on the
cheese.
side. I mean, you could, bro.
Why
you know what
not?
I'm saying? If you're already maintaining, if you're maintaining, that's
You're
cool.
good.
But like if you're still cutting,
Right.
Yeah, like I only try to do that shit on cheat day, man, if I have to, because that shit's good.
Cheat it up, son. Cheat it up. Man, we're learning so much today.
Are we? Are we really?
Trace, you just seem upset today. I mean,
It's always like this, bro.
what, are you always like this? I thought you
Yeah.
were a mellow, level-headed, cool. But you're like defensive. You want to yell. You want to argue. You want to.
First of all,
Is that what it is? First of all?
he hasn't given one of his first of all yet.
First of all,
First of all,
I did. I told him on the right here. I said, "Just so you know, I'm gonna fuck with you on the show." He's like, "I expect that." I'm like, "Okay."
Which one of you guys told him that I owned a Suzuki Samurai and that's what I'm
did you?
You have a Suzuki Samurai?
You have a Suzuki?
One of
Samurai?
you.
Not me.
Not you, huh, Callie?
No,
Somebody-
bro.
I
I
don't
would
even know
take.
you
I would
have
take.
that.
I didn't even know you had a Suzuki.
Somebody-
I don't have a Suzuki
Somebody
Samurai.
texted me and said,
He's
"Are
got
you
the
riding with
sidekick.
Trace?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, just so you know, he has. They either said a Hyundai or a Suzuki
No, he's got
Samurai.
the sidekick,
And I'm like,
not
so
a
I texted
Samurai.
him. I'm like, "Hey,
Maybe
bro."
it was Aton.
Clean though, man. That one right there. I like
So he was like, "How are we gonna?"
I texted him like, "Hey, bro, how we are you? What are you driving, bro?"
Imagine if he would have pulled up in that.
I wouldn't have made it.
both you fuckers don't fit in that.
Two lurches.
But I texted him, didn't I? And say, "Hey, bro, what are you driving?" I was trying not to be rude. I was like, "Hey, what are we driving tomorrow?"
you
Sidekick.
would have looked like
Someone
a
actually
Mario
called
Kart
him-
character in that car, bro.
I can't imagine you pulling up in a fucking Suzuki, dude. That would have been
Mazda
crazy.
Miata, the two of them.
Oh, the Miata. Oh,
I'm not gonna say who it was, bro.
You should rat them out for sure.
you know,
But it wasn't at
hey,
the table. I
you
wouldn't-
know they made those Miatas convertible.
Yeah.
And do you know that I seen dude from who's the dude from the band Counting Crows, the singer of the Counting Crows is whipping down Sunset in a convertible Miata.
Some of those.
I was like, what?
I've seen Tony Danza in a convertible.
Was this recent?
No,
Mini
this was
Cooper.
many years ago. I'm just saying it looked awkward because you know a guy that was making that kind of money to be whipping down Sunset in a
Mazda
convertible
Miata.
Miata.
They were a hot ticket item at one point, though.
No, they were not.
No, they were not.
I don't know, man. They're
Yes,
like,
you don't know.
maybe
They
now,
were not.
Because now, like people, it's like a scene. People
Oh,
fucking
racist.
Yes,
yeah.
but this was in the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
This was not right now where people look at
But it's a classic, right?
corny shit and think it's cool right now. This
Weren't
is
most
when
of
back
them
then
red?
they would
Weren't
call
most
in
of
on
them
it.
red?
Or blue.
Every time I see one, they were red.
Yeah.
blue.
He had I think it was a white one that I saw him ripping down Sunset. This is when he was supposedly dating Jennifer Aniston.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Maybe
when,
just
when he
like
had the
when he
little
had it.
locks and shit like that.
Maybe-
I just happened to catch him.
Maybe he just he
Liked it.
genuinely liked the body style, bro.
and
in
didn't
the
give a
car.
fuck. Yeah.
Dude.
Shit.
I mean, it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, this guy. Saw him rolling down Sunset in a convertible Miata.
Definitely can't see
In
him
this
in
time.
A Miata, like for sure. It doesn't match him. If I had to take a guess what kind of car that guy drives.
I wouldn't say. I don't think he's in a Miata now, but back then he was. I seen it.
Like, I mean, he looks like the man versus food guy.
He don't look anything.
Yeah.
He don't look like anything like he used to. I mean, that's him right
like
there.
The
in the
man versus food guy.
What's his
now.
name?
He
Adam?
kind of does, right?
Yeah, he does, dude.
Especially right there. Oh my God.
He looked like after he left Man vs. Food, because I've been watching his new show and I'm just like, he got kind of bigger.
He got chunky, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about the food thing, man. Like, shout out to everybody who's been watching The High and Hungry. We're back. We're filming. Part 2 is coming this Friday. And thank you for running up the views. It's at 13,000 views on BREALTV, so go check it out. That's the thing about the food shows, man. Like, like you learn trials and tribulations, but like when now, bro, you just, it's very little portions, bro. 2-3 ounces of every little bite, and that's it. No matter how good the food is, man, it's hard to just do that. But that's how it is, because they bring you, the chef is cooking out mad food, and you're looking at like almost 10,000 calories with 3 courses and shit, bro. That's like a lot of, and not that you eat it all, but in the beginning, man,
I've done one with you.
Well, look, if you're gonna do a show like that, right, you got to know that you got to be disciplined not to fucking overdo it and then be active like the way you're doing now, right? You're fucking doing the show, but you also have the frame of mind to say, well, I got to fucking work off and burn some of this shit out, and when I'm not doing that, I'm gonna my diet's gonna be fucking clean. So you have a balance there, and guys doing that show, some of them don't have the balance.
And sometimes it's hard. Like when I see Adam's show, because he does have one, and he was doing a buffet episode, which was like, and it's somewhere in Tennessee or some shit like that. It's like home style cooking buffet, and it's bomb, dude. All that stuff. And he got to like the morning breakfast sausage section, and they had like an array of different ones. And I'm like, it would be very hard, like, for me to just be like, I'm gonna just get 3 ounces of each. And that there's certain things where you have to really draw the line. And it's like, if I go to a restaurant now and be like, listen, realistically, I'm probably gonna only eat that part of the steak. This, we're gonna film me eating the 3 ounces I have cut out. I'm gonna take 3 bites, let you know what I think about it. The rest is gonna be split up. My cameraman eats this dish, my camera guy eats, or we take it home. And then, I don't know, I give it to my lady, or give, something like that. That's kind of like the way you kind of have to go about it, man, because that shit will really. When 3 years of doing it continuously, that shit did take a toll on my health.
Yeah,
because
you were bigger.
Yeah, I was definitely bigger, and I really was more indulged on just creating the content and not looking at them like, yo, bro, your age is getting up there and your metabolism is slowing down. As compared to now, where you're just like the barbecue episode, I was like, yo, I'm only gonna take 2 ounces. Don't give me a platter. Like, just give me 2 ounces and a little bite. That's it,
Yeah, I mean, when you get used to like the portioned out meals and shit like that, doing like meal prep and all that stuff, it's hard to come off that, because you feel like it's like math, right? If every day that I don't do this here, I'm gonna fucking slip, and then that's gonna fucking put extra pounds. But you start getting like that in your mentality, so that part is good. So you ain't gonna overindulge, and I think he's at that point at this, like, he knows to like portion it out so that he's not like eating the full fucking meal and have to carry that.
You can just try it. You ain't got to eat it all.
Right, you don't got to eat it all. That's the thing with doing a fucking food show. Like, the ones that they do on TV, they don't eat the full meal. It's like a taste of the shit and then push on to the next.
The thing is, though, that as a true foodie and just a fan of food, sometimes it's hard, bro. Like, I have a big sweet tooth, man, so it's very hard. If I see something, I was like, man, I'll eat that whole Sunday right now, bro. But I'm just like, nah, I gotta share this. This has to be sweet. Give me like a little cone. Give me like a little cup, bro. Give me something. I have to.
You could work your episodes to cheat days.
That's kind of like what we're going based around. We're going based around that, but it also not putting the pressure of really having to film or release something every week.
Let me ask everybody this: when you're in the gym, if you're listening to anything, what music are you listening to? It doesn't have to be an artist, but let's just say genre.
Not what people are going to expect.
Well, that's okay.
Believe it or not, and a lot of you guys know this, I'm a big 80s country person. Because people don't understand, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and all I was listening to
like Hank Williams?
is like Hank Williams Jr., Merle Haggard, Waylon, Willie,
Charlie
Pride, George Jones. But see, they were singing back then. It was fighting, fucking, and drinking. And that's how I was living. And they were talking about the way I was living.
That's like outlaw country, right?
Outlaw country. And I was a biker living that lifestyle from probably 79 till Yokozuna reminded me that I was black.
He said he'd remind me.
Mostly country. So I like the old country.
All right.
If I'm doing cardio, I like slower stuff. If I'm really banging weights, I like rap.
Okay.
Because I like the beats, the boom, but I love the beats.
Get in rhythm.
And I know all genres. I know all the music, so I know the words. But if you get in my truck right now, it'll probably be older country music.
All right. How about you, Trace? Like when you're jogging or stepping or doing?
Well, when I'm in the gym 6 days a week, I guess like rap, a mixture of rap and rock and roll.
Okay, makes sense. How about you, Blaze?
Either high, what do you call BPM hip hop? You know, like fucking shit we've been talking about. I want to punch someone, Annie up, my MOP, things like that.
Aggressive hip hop.
Aggressive hip hop or metal. Like I don't really fuck metal in my car, but if I'm in the gym, metal
you know what's
will
good
fucking
to work?
get me going.
Industrial metal is
man.
great to work out to because it's all driving. Like sometimes the shit that's too metal and it sounds like the devil's coming out of the pit. It's just distracting. How about you, Izo? Reggaeton?
For cardio, it's a
knew
lot
it.
of reggaeton. Like for sure, I like that. And if I don't feel like listening to reggaeton, I'll listen to like a 80s and 90s freestyle mix for running.
Yeah, boy.
And then for like for weightlifting, it'll definitely vary with like classic rock, or just like just straight like rap, like just just talking shit.
Talking shit.
Yeah, just straight talking shit, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta get this pumping, you know.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, like that industrial metal type shit. Aggressive hip hop.
No country.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Every now and then, but it depends on the artist, you know, because I wasn't really into country, but I like that, you know, there were some country songs that I did dig, you know what I'm saying? I guess it may be a couple of different artists, but
just the lyrics that I like because it was how I was living.
And sometimes I could just work out to silence.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's cool too.
I like to drive in silence.
Yeah.
That one, I was calling
me too.
Me too.
Yo, I'll drive like 10 hours.
What? You taking a shot at me?
What?
Trying to tell me to shut the fuck up?
What?
What are you saying? You really want? Okay, come on.
Just saying.
What are you
Talk
saying?
Talk a lot.
Don't hide it. Light it. Come on, talk about it. What? Are you saying that you'd rather me be quiet on the ride home?
No, I mean, I'd like to get maybe tell maybe one of my stories. Over here showing me all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So showing me his new action figures the whole way.
That's a great segue to the action figures. Tell us about the action figures that he just pulled up right now.
I was lucky. I'm still under contract with the WWE, and I was still lucky enough that Martel came out with a Godfather and a Papa Shango, and you know what that company is. This is a smaller company. It's called Hastel Toy, and they do a lot of action figures of people. The very first one they ever did, I think I gave you guys one, was a smoke train.
That's right.
Okay, well, they've come a long way since then. So they did a 3 series. They did Papa Shango.
Nice.
And then Pretty Comma. Pretty Comma, because I've never been that pretty in my life.
You were glowing.
I was glowing. Look at my high cheeks. And then Godfather. And you can order these. These just came out. They sent me these. I got these this morning, and I opened them up in the car, actually. Yep. And you can order them at Hastel Toy. Not Hastel Toys, but Hastel Toys. And you can get the set.
Wouldn't it have been funny that they made, like, for the Godfather figure, a bunch of hoes to go with it?
Okay.
What about
that's a great segue for this, because if you look closely, right here, the Pimpin' Punch. Like, G.I. Joe used to have a kung fu grip.
Yeah, you got the Pimpin' Punch.
Pimpin' Punch, okay?
That's great.
Like, I don't know if this is PC nowadays.
I don't
know.
know.
You not got canceled yet. How is the Pimpin' Punch even possible these days?
It's a drink.
It's a drink.
The Pimpin' Punch.
That could be it. I wanted to ask you about the other ones that you mentioned. Have those been released yet?
Yes, the Godfather released right after WrestleMania, and then the Papa Shango released. Oh, it's a Papa Shango Ultimate Warrior set. There's 2 in 1. It comes in a box, and it released in December. So I mean, I'm lucky that there's still. It's crazy that I haven't wrestled since 2003. right? And they're still making action figures of my characters, and they're still giving me love, man. And so it's a blessing. I'm very humble, and it's a great thing that there's still people are actually still buying this.
Well, your characters were iconic and unforgettable, my friend. That's why.
Hey, like I said, very thankful. Very thankful. Even with Trace here.
Okay. All right. And I asked him, I said, can I get a couple of those? And he said, at cost.
I told him $49.99.
Yeah, I know a store you can go to.
Yeah.
I got a spot for you.
I got a spot for you.
I will give everybody one. They
That's
just
so
sent me
great.
3. As soon as they send me some boxes, I'll get everybody one.
Oh, this is a really cool set. The one by Mattel with it's the Grudge series.
How much are they? Oh, the set's $130.
God damn.
Oh,
Damn,
but I
that
do
ain't
want
cheap.
one of those.
Now you know wonder.
Dude, they sold like 2,000 yesterday. Believe it or not, that's crazy, bro.
That's awesome.
He told me this morning. I'm like, that's crazy.
You know, that's a little message to you, like showing, like, hey, people still got that love for you, bro.
Hey, that's why I'm trying to stay in shape and make a good showing.
Yeah.
Not
Just
drinking
like Trace.
donuts and Coke.
Then you're doing a great job.
No donuts and Coke.
Donuts and Coke.
Hey,
That's an album.
You know, can we get on the disc golf subject?
Why not? I mean, you know, we're running around the world. Let's do it.
Race?
Disc golf.
I'm just going to
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just going to cut to the trace.
Cut to the trace.
Chase.
I like how you did that.
Cut to the trace on it. I think you can play. I don't think you're nowhere on the level that I am. But I think you can play. And then I seen you putt today.
Yeah.
Hold on. You didn't see me putt. You saw me throw from the office into the kitchen against a cardboard box.
Which you hit the first time.
Thank you.
How many times did you hit it after that?
It doesn't even matter. I don't want to break something because then B's going to get all pissed. Oh, you're in here playing
Hard to break a
Frisbee.
box.
Can't play Frisbee in here. We got cars in here. We got all kinds of stuff you could break.
Here's what made me a little leery of your game. The way you putt, it kind of like a Frisbee. You kind of just threw it and it curved to the left, which tells me you can't throw straight. And then I said, I tell you what, E-Zone, get in the corner, and you never even came close to hitting them because you can't throw straight.
I played the hook.
Wait. If you can't throw straight, you can't putt because not all putts are going to be from right to left. And you can. What happens if the putt's from left to right? What are you going to do? You can't throw left to right. So that's a disadvantage that already tells me.
Right.
The fact that you called it Frisbee golf is another example of the fact it's called disc golf, not Frisbee golf. It's telling me that you don't know. And then I'm like, how many discs you got? You got, like, I got 2. I only need 2.
It's all the same thing. Stripper, exotic dancer. It's all the same thing.
Okay, so here's my idea. I don't think we should get on a course because I don't think that'll be fair. But I have a professional disc golf basket, all official, and I'm going to bring down here. And people don't know, but I gave you a Godfather putter from Gateway. Does Gateway or anybody make a putter for you? I'm sorry. You don't have it? You
Not
don't
at the
show it?
moment.
Somebody stole my putter. And you know what? He gives me this putter, and guess what's on the front of it? A picture of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but my suggestion is, next time we get together, I bring a basket down here, and we play a game of horse. And you can go first.
okay.
Look, you could use that putter, pin it on your wall like it's, you know, Rocky Apollo, and just, you know, make that your motivation.
Okay.
And then
But
you
we're
can
going to do that.
play the Rocky music even behind it, you know.
But B, I don't bet money.
Oh, it's
bet
push-ups.
push-ups.
That's right.
Push-ups.
75.
75 push-ups to whoever wins. And they have to be done that day, not
Why
next
don't we just
week.
do it like 10 push-ups?
Are we talking about in a row? Or
Yes.
Like, okay, yeah.
Well, no, you just have to do it. He can't do it.
Let's do
He
it
probably
like
can't
times
do 10
10
push-ups.
on the final score, the difference.
What?
Like the difference. We'll do each point. Each
First of all, you're going to lose, so stop all this difference crap.
First
Don't
of
put
all.
yourself in more. Can you even throw a thumber like that?
He
Can
hit
throw
you with a
thumber?
first of all,
See what
bro.
that- Can you throw one of those?
Do you see what we're talking about here?
Hold on. Let's see what he did.
Like this.
This
Look
is
at
a
that
thumb-
guy.
wait, this
You
is
call
a
that guy an
Look at-
athlete?
look at-
This is a thumber.
That's
Now watch
him.
this. The basket's behind the rock. Instead of going underneath like most people do, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw over the bridge.
That's how I did. I threw it in the kitchen.
You threw it
He
in
was
the
bigger, GF. Is this pre-hip?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like you thought that was some amazing shot?
you could do it.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God.
You don't think that's hard to? That shit's hard to.
You could throw one over your head like a thumber like that.
Look at him.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not even
He
gonna
doesn't
say
know
it.
what to say.
I don't, because you guys. I've never seen you guys
here.
blown away
This
by
is a-
such.
Okay, wait.
such-
This is a hole in one.
Throw one over the
Just so
freeway.
you want to see one. Watch this. This is a. You ever get one of these?
That's it, son.
Where's the basket?
No,
at?
that's at. That's way down
Oh, that's
there
the
on left.
basket right there. Okay, I see it.
You fuck, Trace.
If you can do that,
Bam.
Okay, he's showing you a video. Okay, a broken clock is right twice a day. All right, so that's not like some. Okay,
That makes
nice
no
shot
sense already.
Nice shot.
No,
What do you want me to say?
You know, but so wait, hold on. You
That's not
you
no
have to understand this, right? Is that he's talking the talk, right? But then he's got clips
Showing.
of him actually doing.
Okay, first of all, if I am not a nerd with
is-
my
First of all,
fucking my
there you go.
frisbee golf videos for everyone to look at,
But I mean, wait, you
don't
feed
have any.
You feed Instagram every meal. What are you talking about?
that's my thing. Okay, this is his thing.
You see this comment right here? This dude goes, "Man, that's the hardest course in Las Vegas." I've
Yes,
seen
it is.
So many discs
You got to
get
throw
lost."
between these trees. You can't go over. You have to actually throw between all these trees.
That's shithouse luck. That's what that's called.
Okay.
He knows it. I'm down to play. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, there you go.
That's how I'm saying.
all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Everybody wanted to bowl with me. That didn't end well, but okay.
But you're a bowler.
No, I'm not. Not at all. I'll play ping pong with you guys. Let's go.
Why are you getting so upset, man? It's
Because
just-
now
funny,
Callie
yeah.
wants to challenge me in golf.
No, you already owe me 500.
What?
Yeah. Because we shook on 500. Whoever can drive it further.
Well,
We
you
go to
haven't
the
played
driving
yet.
range.
No,
so-
but we don't need to play. I'm good.
You don't have any videos of you playing disc golf? That one?
What kind? Really? Like
Well,
I'm
I
on
mean,
the
we got
airplane
right to the
talking to
mountains,
girls.
nice day, and-
You want to see me playing disc golf? No. No, I don't.
Not yet.
No.
Well, I mean, okay, well. I'm just trying to tell
Well,
you.
see, that's why everybody's finding it hard to believe about your game.
Yeah, that's,
It's because we haven't seen it. We've heard about it.
Oh,
I've heard a lot of things in life.
right.
Not all of them were true.
Okay. Point taken. I just don't have any videos of myself playing frisbee. I mean, I'm sorry, disc
Look,
golf.
this is GF training for you right now.
Oh,
with the disc
boy.
golf.
look at the disc golf basket in the corner. In the corner, there's a disc golf basket.
See? He takes it serious. Yeah. That's going to be Godfather to trace his balls.
I hope-
Whoa.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why you got to go there?
Yeah, let's not. That's
Oh, yeah?
not gonna happen.
Oh, it is.
No. But the good
a
thing
lot.
about it is, out in Vegas, we do have like 3 or 4 dope courses out there. So
you guys got nothing but land.
yeah, we got to.
You know what? There's actually like 7 courses out
Is
there.
there that many?
There's like 7 or 8 courses.
That's dope.
There's a lot of them.
See, but I'll be honest with you, and that right there where those pines are, that's full of rattlesnakes out there.
Yes, it is.
Full of rattlesnakes.
I ain't
Think
afraid.
I'm playing? Full of rattlesnakes.
Well, they don't fuck
You know,
with
at
you.
least
You don't
you-
mess with them.
At least you got 7 courses, because I would imagine if you only did have 3 or 4, I mean, it'd get redundant.
They got a lot of.
Are there other courses out here in LA
They got
area
it.
for that?
Yeah, they
There
have
should
one
be.
at Kennethtown Park.
I bet you there's one close to here.
Yeah, it's Kennethtown Park ain't more than like 20
You
minutes.
play
away.
urban, like within, like, say we wanted to leave here, we would just set targets as we go.
Yeah,
So those are fun too.
those are fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we should all have a little urban competition.
That'd be cool.
One night.
That'd be cool. You
Straight
might
out
hit
the
some
I would
bars.
try it. I would probably suck at first, but once I got the gist of how it runs, I might be okay. I don't know.
Hey, we're talking about a frisbee, bro. Okay, it's a
Yeah,
First
there's
of all, it's
technique.
not a fucking frisbee. It's a
but-
disc.
But there's techniques to throw in
heavier than a
the
Let me. No,
disc.
I tell you what. Let me throw one of my drivers at you, and you catch it like a frisbee with your hand.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a frisbee.
Boy.
Yeah, no.
Let me throw one of my hard drivers at you, and it'll take your fingers off.
I know it seems like a frisbee, but it's a
It's
disc.
the same principle.
It's not. It just shows me you don't know. Like I'm getting frustrated now.
The discs are heavier.
Yes,
I,
they
I,
are.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, since you guys are from Vegas, I didn't know that Vegas just ended. There's like houses. I saw a video that tripped me out. That was like, yeah, this is the end of Vegas.
Yeah.
I live at the end.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, this is where it just ends. And I'm like, it's like just pitch black, and it's all fucking land.
Straight up.
It's
and
all
there's
desert.
Nothing there.
From a bird's eye view, if you look down, it looks like an island of lights, and then there's just black.
And then nothing.
It just fucking ends, bro.
And that's where people go when they want to see stars in the UFOs.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. Yeah, but what's funny is that if you look at over time, the expansion of that city, how it's just getting wider and wider. It's moving out into the desert more and more.
From what, the 70s on?
Yeah, it's
Do you know where
growing.
Indian Springs is?
What's that?
Indian Springs out past the prison?
Yeah, yeah.
There's used to be just trailers out there, right? Just trailers, and there's an Air Force base out there. Now there's just homes everywhere.
Communities out there. Huh?
It's crazy.
More and more motherfuckers from California are rolling out to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's not just California. It's like
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but the
Colorado,
easiest, but yeah, that's true. But the easiest jump, because a lot of people are leaving California right now because of our taxes and crime and the rest.
Well, you could sell a home here for $2 or $3 million and go buy a house twice as nice as that with a pool and a gated community for $500,000. You know,
And
put
pay
all
less
that money in the
taxes.
bank
And pay
and
less
pay
taxes.
way less taxes.
Yeah. Yep. No, you don't got to tell me. If I could uproot, I would. You know what I'm saying?
So can we change the subject? I brought gifts for everybody.
What you got?
man?
All the Cypress in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Maple syrup for everybody.
Hey, maples.
Looks like whiskey.
Yeah, for you.
I heard you were
That's
drinking
a
one of
nice
those the
little
other day.
Yeah, here's yours.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Where did this come from? Canada?
This.
Canada.
I'm serious. Where did it come from?
Yeah, we were in Canada
Yeah.
2 weeks ago on
That's what I
tour.
meant.
After
That's
all
great.
that maple syrup from Canada,
Nice.
crap
Oh,
we
it's
talked.
really maple syrup?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
This
it was
is
like
the real deal.
this is the real
Nice.
stuff.
Yep.
It's good, too.
Kumak.
We better stop and get a waffle.
This is from Karina. Big shout out to her. So
All right.
she hit me up, and apparently you guys were all talking shit that I was bogarting the syrup,
Yes.
and hoarding it was the word she used.
Hoarding it.
Hoarding
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys had heard that.
Boring.
No, I don't know. I don't know where she got that idea.
Probably Aton.
No, probably right here at this table. But anyway, I brought you guys, so don't enjoy this. This is like real good boutique syrup, like next level.
I'm going to drink it like
I know.
scotch.
I was smelling it right now. Like this doesn't. It even smells.
Take a little swig. Take a
Nah,
little
I'm
swig.
good,
Take
I'm
a
good.
little swig.
I heard you were taking a swig with Bobo the other day.
Yeah.
Out of spite.
I'm gonna
It
save
wasn't
for
out of
sure, though.
spite.
Yeah.
It was just like he encouraged me. Like I did the same thing. I opened it up and I was like,
He encouraged you.
well, it's so good. It's good.
Delicious, bro. I would drink this.
You know, you could
Yeah,
put
no
this in
quality
your
on it.
coffee. Like if you're a
Exactly.
coffee drinker,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
instead of sugar, this shit right here.
You can let it dry out. And
Here,
turn
B,
into-
take two. Ezo, you want another
You
one?
let it
Yeah, I'll
turn
take
into maple sugar. It's delicious.
Here, B. I know you
Thank
put them in.
I'll take a deuce. Come on, man.
You need to take a deuce. Go ahead. Not on the table.
I owe you one.
Word up. Shit, you could do. I saw they had maple glazed salmon. You could like probably use this on barbecue shit.
You know what is the best? Either the breakfast sandwiches homemade, you know, where you put the breakfast patty, or like you get the ground pork patty and then you make it yourself with the pancakes, bro,
Yeah.
and then you put that shit in there. Or you just glaze the bacon.
You're talking my language.
But you put it in the air fryer, bro, because air fried bacon is like on a whole nother level.
It's extra crispy.
Dude,
never tried that.
it's sweet. Just put like 3 strips in there, bro. It is.
It's not that soggy bullshit.
Nah, bro. I'm talking about you could dip that shit. You could put it on a Bloody Mary. You could put that shit. It's so crisp. It's like a chip.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, it almost kind of reminds you of like, you ever seen the dog biscuit crispy as
I know what you're
dog
talking
treat?
about. I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
it
about.
almost looks cartoonish. You're like, yo, is this a dog treat?
Bacon strips.
Well, you made it, so you know it's not
dog
a
treat.
You made it, so you know it's not a fucking dog treat. Hey man, salute to the big bro. Muggs came through earlier, splashed me up with the fucking Soul Assassin coat and hat. He's doing a lot of shit. Make sure you check out the Black Goat, DJ Muggs, and all he's rocking with right now. He's doing a lot of shit musically.
You got one of those custom Soul Assassin watches too. I've seen that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
Doing a lot. He's making a lot of moves, man. Man, let's see where we're at. Real quick, the hash holes were delicious.
Thank you.
Salute. And if you want to be blazing hash holes, man, go to caliblaze.net. Check out the fresh drops. Cali Blaze for 4 new smalls available and strains, and 5 new exotics. Deals site-wide on solventless hash flour and premium hash holes, hand-rolled hash holes, all right? For all you assholes. Go to caliblaze.net for a discount. Use code BREALTV at checkout and get yourself hooked up. All right. It's National Hug Your Cat Day. So when you get home, hug your cat.
Well, I plan on it.
You know what I'm saying?
You have a cat, Trace?
How many cats do you got?
Oh, you have multiple?
Never mind.
One
Oh,
cat?
you're talking about, yeah, the Nick.
No, it's a serious question.
No, actually, my cat passed. Thank you for asking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck
Thank
outta
you
here.
for asking.
Your cat did not pass.
I swear to G-O-D.
Really?
Yeah.
And you only had the one?
Yep. The Bengal.
Really?
How old was
Yeah.
When did he pass?
Last, like a year and a half ago.
How old was he?
I thought you had a cat now.
No, I thought this picture I showed you is the cat I want to get.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, it passed away. Like
How
the cat
many
was like 12 or 13.
It's kind of young for a cat. Did
But
you mistreat
Bengals,
him?
the hybrid cats,
Oh, okay.
they have like problems.
Hmm.
But cat was a cool cat. But
I was a 21.
I'm giving my cat a hug right now up in cat heaven. How about that?
There you go.
A little cat hug.
Yeah. All right.
I heard the cat meow. That was funny.
You have any cats, GF, or just dogs?
We have 3 pit bulls and 1 cat.
Oh, you do have a cat.
I'm not a cat person.
Does the cat coexist with the pit bulls?
The cat,
Yeah.
the mama, my wife, controls all that, and them dogs know not to mess with her cat,
Huh.
so they don't.
How's Cash?
I have a white pit bull named Khaleesi, and she'll chase her every now and then, but they don't really.
But they don't get into it.
She's
Yeah.
older too. Denise will get in their asses if they do.
They know each other enough
Yeah.
by now that they're not going to be like going at each other and
Yeah.
causing damage.
But
Cash is the young one?
Cash is You still have your young one?
Yeah.
How big is he?
Almost 150. like
Jesus
47.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's
He's a
crazy.
gorilla.
It's a big
He really
kid.
is. He's insanely heavy. He really is. He's a sweetheart too. He's a good boy.
That's a big dog.
That is a
He
big
is.
dog. Yeah.
Is that
Jesus.
how much do you weigh?
Me, 188.4.
He'll catch you.
Yeah.
That thing must lay like
Right.
wreck shit
He's
in
gonna
the
catch him.
backyard. They must
Yeah, he
be
sure could if you wanted to,
Big
for sure,
old-
bro. Absolutely.
giant piles of T-Rex shit in the
Oh, yeah, he
backyard.
does.
Listen, I'm glad we don't have any.
Yep.
It's National Cognac Day too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Cognac?
A lot of sugar in cognac, man.
Cognac.
Shout out
You
to
like?
cognac.
Did you like you? I know you did.
Hell yeah. Remember?
I've never liked cognac.
Yeah.
I'm not a
It's
yak
too sweet.
drinker
I'm not a
myself,
yak. It was
yeah.
just too sweet for me.
I can have it, but I don't necessarily dig it because it's too sweet and too
Just way
sugary.
too
yeah.
sweet.
It definitely, every time you bust open some cognac, the mosquitoes will fucking show up
Yeah.
out of the blue.
Because
I
your
hate
blood
that
tastes
shit.
sweet.
I fucking hated that shit. But then you start drinking the fucking good shit, that scotch and shit. Mosquitoes don't even want none of that.
No, they don't want none of that
They just
business,
nah,
bro.
We want that sugar.
Yeah.
That they want the sugar. They don't want that
But
scotch.
it's cool though. Like I'll have maybe like 1 or 2 neat or on the rocks if it's some fine shit. But I prefer me a scotch.
Yeah.
Word. It's also National Safe Day. So, I don't know if that means your actual safe that you keep shit in or if you feel safe.
Oh, you feel safe.
Oh, you feel safe.
That's feel
I feel safe right now.
I was thinking gun
I do
safe.
too.
But
Me too.
Gun safe. Yeah. Well, it would be gun safe day.
I feel
Yeah,
safe.
it would
Technically,
be.
that's what it is. It's saying we are committed to ending senseless child deaths through the education of responsible gun ownership.
Okay, gun safe day. They should
Oh,
relabel
say it.
this though. Instead of saying National
Right.
Safe Day, National Gun Safe Day. It could mean 2 different things. The safe for the guns and being safe.
I
You know.
have a lot of guns, like
Yeah.
a stupid amount of guns.
Yeah,
But they're all in safe.
they're all in safes.
And all the ammo is locked up, and there's no guns you can get to.
Yeah.
Nevada, you can get,
Yeah.
you can have almost anything, bro. My boy used to have property out there, and I guess you need a special license for it, but fully autos.
You just get a federal stamp. That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's
Nevada's.
whatever it was.
Quick story. I went shooting after WrestleMania. I went shooting with a guy named GWC out of Detroit, Greatest Wrestling Collection, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And we went shooting. They wanted to see Hoover Dam before they went to the airport. So I brought like 10 guns. I bought a bunch of guns and ammo. So we go to Hoover Dam, and we pull up to Hoover Dam, and they see something. Me and Trace talked about this earlier. there's a checkpoint. And I'm like, I've never seen no checkpoint in Hoover Dam before.
Well, they put a checkpoint.
There's a checkpoint, and they got dogs, and they got police. You know, so I'm like, oh, shit. And so we pull up in the car before. The guy goes, do you have any drones? Do you have any guns? Do you have any ammo? Do you have any drugs? And I'm like, shit, we got all that in this car. and I swear to you, this is what he says. So I pull up, and he doesn't know nobody. And so he goes, do you have any drones, guns? I'm like, you have any guns? I go, plenty of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
He goes, plenty of them? I'm like, yeah, we just were at the range shooting. He goes, you got any ammo? I'm like, yes. He goes, how much? I'm like, I don't know, 500-600 rounds. And then he goes, okay, have a nice day.
Welcome to Nevada, yeah.
I swear, we talked about this other way, and I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
But he also seen that we had all the shooting stuff and targets in the back. But
normal.
Yeah, the guy from Detroit is like, dude, if that was Detroit, yeah, that was that day. We were out shooting at the range. That saw his wife. Yeah.
If you was in Detroit, you would have got pinched.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it. I love taking people to the range and showing them how to shoot correctly. And I'm actually pretty safe and pretty good at it.
I mean, you've been around it for
Jimmy
so
Doug
many
there.
years.
Yeah. He's a good dude. Hacksaw Jim. Y'all remember him?
Yeah, Hacksaw was coming in with that big old piece of lumber.
Ho! Different type of hoe than mine, but ho!
Yeah, he different hoes.
He was a good guy. Yeah, Trace, anytime you want to go shooting, we can go.
Oh, you'd have fun,
Did
dude.
you hear the way he said that? Anytime you want to go shooting, like it, I'm not going anywhere near you.
I'm giving you the olive branch. I'm telling you, live in Vegas. If you ever want to go shoot,
He
holler
could
at
teach
me.
you how to shoot.
I'll go out there and mess around. I was just telling him that I'm looking to pick up a new gun.
Yeah.
And what did I say?
Let's
I
do
said,
it.
why the
There you
hell would
go.
you buy a 380?
Yeah, you don't want a 380. Not for
He's
your
like,
crib.
well, I could put it in the purse. He goes,
Why
what
did
do
I-
you
In his
carry?
purse, wow.
He goes, well, I could put it in my girl's purse.
I didn't-
could put
first
it in
of all,
my
I did
back
not
pocket.
say my wife.
You said my
First of
girl's.
all.
You said I could put it in my girl's purse. You said I could do this. He goes, what do you carry? I said,
Hey.
well, being the fact that I'm a man, I carry a 45.
Hey.
Because if I have to use that gun, even though I don't want to use that gun, if I have to use it, I'm going to put you down. Most people with a little 380 can't hit nothing in front of them.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a
very
little
scary,
girl's.
yeah.
Pull up a picture of a 380 bolt.
Oh, look at
Then
he's-
roll
this-
down.
Tiny
See
as
this?
That was out in the desert, and I was shooting a mannequin.
Nice.
Look at the.
Who taught you your shooting
dad.
techniques, GF? Your dad?
Yeah, my dad was a big shooter, and it's kind of carried with me.
That's dope. I mean, you got to stay doing it, though.
Yeah.
Like anything else, you know, you go away from it, it takes you a minute to get back locked in, right?
Yeah, I am no expert, but I can shoot pretty good. By no means am I an expert, but I can shoot.
Hey, let me ask you this, because I know this was kind of a big deal with the John Cena storyline. What'd you think about it?
What? Him turning?
Yeah.
You're gonna make me tell on myself.
You don't got to tell on yourself.
I don't watch wrestling.
Oh, you don't?
No.
So it did.
I didn't even know about it till somebody. Nothing against wrestling whatsoever.
You just disconnected
just
in that
kind
way.
of moved on, and I'm still communicate, but I don't watch it. And now you're watching everybody that I wrestle with, their kids and stuff.
Can I tell you, I don't watch it either, but I've been hearing about this whole storyline.
I know he did some type of change or he went heel, but hey.
Something with The Rock or something like that.
I didn't watch.
Cody fucking, what's his name?
Hey.
Cody Rhodes, yeah.
I know that I tried to get tickets yesterday for somebody for a show in Bakersfield. And they said all the shows are sold out. You can't even get tickets. Wow. So they're selling out.
They're doing
They don't
yeah.
do house shows anymore. Like we used to wrestle, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Sunday TV, Monday TV. You'd have Tuesday and Wednesday off.
Yeah.
Now they only do TV. They
Yeah.
don't do house shows.
Wow.
They don't do any house shows.
It's
It's
like-
either TV or pay-per-view.
Yeah, I get because it's probably too much money to produce all
yes.
that. Better just to go with the shit
Go
we're
where the
filming
money
and
is.
putting out.
I was laughing. I wrestled The Undertaker, our Ultimate Warrior in Las Vegas in like 1991 in the main event, and tickets were like $20, $18, and $14.
Wow.
And now they're like, dude, I can't.
Hundreds, yeah.
No, it's thousands.
Yeah, it's
good
thousands.
seats.
It's
Yeah.
thousands.
Yeah, it's not
I don't
cheap.
see how people can afford it, bro.
WrestleMania was out in Vegas, what, like 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I saw seats like 1,200, 1,400 ringside. We're going for $3-4 grand.
Yeah, like a boxing event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, though. I
It's,
mean,
yeah, like they built the brand
Yes.
the fuck
Yeah,
up
but I
right
think
now.
you're pricing out a lot of families.
Oh,
that watch
without a doubt.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Who built the shit? off
Yeah,
their
I mean,
fan
you're
base.
pricing them out, man.
but that's with anything. Taylor Swift, same
Yeah.
thing, front row. I mean, that's just where
Well,
we're at.
Same thing
Well,
with
you
the
know what? They tapped into a different consumer that can actually pay for that shit, and they're going.
right.
They're
They're going
rocking
with it.
full blast with that, and now the people that used to be spending all the money with them when it was affordable, now they're in the nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
Supporting in that way, unfortunately. I mean, they're still there.
It's different now that
But they get
KO
pushed
took
back.
over. That things are changing, and I hear that they might become based out of Nevada because that's where the
Oh, wow.
UFC is
Well,
based out of.
Yeah, I mean, that's what,
They do
like
their
the
headquarters.
capital of the world when it comes to gladiator entertainment, gladiator sport, I should say, right?
A lot of people don't know, but WrestleMania next year was supposed to be in New Orleans. They just moved it back to Vegas.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's back in Vegas.
Because all the biggest boxing matches, all the biggest UFC or mixed martial arts fights have happened in fucking Vegas.
It was usually the Garden or Vegas, those two places, because the Garden, Madison Square Garden, was definitely a spot for big.
Absolutely.
And
big fights
logistically,
and
when
big
you're
events.
talking about a couple 100,000 people,
Yeah.
Vegas is already set up for it.
Yep.
You know
There
what I
was there were shows.
They need it too.
I was on a show. I went on a show at 12 o'clock midnight. Didn't go until 2 in the morning. There were shows starting at midnight everywhere because
Yeah.
of the you have the space in the venues. So it's the perfect place for it because it's a 24-hour town.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's there a few years because everybody wants to go to Vegas. If you haven't been there or whatever.
Yeah.
Trace wanted to go to Vegas.
I'm still there.
He's
Never
still
left.
never left.
It's you know what's crazy that they leave Vegas out of these food lists. Like when you hear about like best places to eat in the world,
Right.
Don't sleep on Vegas because Vegas has literally like some of the best chefs and the best ingredients. They buy it all. Like Vegas literally buys like 80% of the. I'm not joking. Like king crab and lobster. Like they literally get the cream of the crop
Wagyu
because they
beef.
buy it in the biggest
Right.
bulk. Yeah, they have the biggest contract, so you can get really good food in
All
Vegas,
hotels,
man.
most of the nice
could.
hotels have a nice restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good food.
No, there's great spots in Vegas to
Really is.
grub. You
When
know?
you stop partying, like that's what we do. We go see shows and eat. Yeah, we don't.
I don't even go
drink,
see shows anymore. I don't leave my house.
I mean, unless it's a really terrific fucking show, right? I
Yeah.
mean, when
Yeah.
you live there, you become sort of like, well,
It's not a party,
live here.
right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not by no means.
it's
more
not like
hassle.
people like, oh, we're going to Vegas.
No.
We're gonna go do this, that, and the other. Like you live there, it's
I'm
like,
more
yeah,
like,
well,
I
I
wanna
can go
on
next
the
week and
strip. I
see.
don't want to fight with all that shit over
Yeah.
at the strip.
I don't want to deal with the traffic.
I don't want to deal with the traffic and the walking and the parking.
And if you have any of the vices, don't move there.
Don't move.
No.
there.
Yeah, great place to visit, but you got to go home. But
You're a
like, you
degenerate
gotta go home.
gambler.
Yeah. Gambler, drinker,
Whores.
whores d'avors.
Yeah.
Any of those things are your vices.
Cocaine, baby.
Like, any of that.
there.
Yeah. No. You got to go home. You got to go
Yeah,
home.
it's the place to be.
It's all there to ruin you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If you
Designed.
can't put a cap on your fucking shit, and most people can't.
I've
It's
been
hard,
lucky.
bro. Everything's there.
I've been so lucky. I've never had a gambling habit. Never.
That's the one thing I'm
Fuck
never gonna.
That wasn't one of your vices.
No, never. Thank God. We were talking the other way here. He's like, well, every now and then I'll put 100 in, but that's all I'm going to give him. I'm like,
That's
dude, I don't
nothing,
give him
yeah.
20.
Right.
After 20, I'm like, I'm tired of it.
Oh, I used to gamble when I went out there.
What would
but
you gamble, B-Roll?
What, like what game?
Yeah, what game?
Craps and blackjack, but mostly craps.
I was blackjack.
I felt like I had a good hand and know how to fucking like roll with someone else, because that's the other way you make money is side betting on someone with a very hot hand, right?
Right.
Like I made a lot of money off this lady one time. She was fucking rolling. I didn't even touch the dice. When the dice came to me, when it was my turn, boom, hey, put them back in the lady's hand. And
He was on a roll.
I probably walked away with 2 racks, and I started
Come
with
on.
100. You know what I'm saying?
I watched you one night shooting dice at Tropicana one night, and you and I forget who it was
Ennis,
with.
probably.
Yeah, it was with Ennis.
Yeah, he had a hot hand.
You
too.
guys were doing really well that night.
Oh yeah, when him and I and his brother got going, yeah, we made money there. They would make more money because I would pull off. Like I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna press my luck. I came up tonight, them dudes would stay on and they'd come away with like 5 to 10 racks sometimes.
Oh, wow.
They knew how to read the table and knew how to read like the energy of certain people. Like if somebody got to the dice, it got to somebody who just walked on the table, or they weren't given the energy to the table, they'd be like this. They would not bet on that person. They just wait till the dice changed hands.
Wow.
You know, and when it came to them, sometimes they fucking rolled, or sometimes they'd give it back to whoever had the hot hand.
All right, Miyagi.
All right. But yeah, I stopped fucking around some years back just because like I didn't want to give them any of my money. I got to that point you did where it's like,
giving them none
I've been here so many fucking times in my life already. This whole gambling shit has worn off on me. It's cool, but you know, I'm not trying to come up off this.
No.
To me, it's just fun, and there's a limit, right? But after a while, I didn't even feel the need to. Like when we go play Vegas, you don't ever see me stop and want to gamble at shit.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's more about where we eat and, you know.
yeah, I don't want to be losing no money to the house. Fuck
Well,
that.
I mean, that's what it's been said many times, is that place wasn't built on winners. That place was built on losers.
That place is not meant for you. Like, it's not in business, or it doesn't stay in business for you to walk away the winner, bro.
If you do, walk the fuck away. Don't press your luck. But see, that's the thing though. When you win, it builds that thing. Like, hey man, I was pretty good last time. I could go back, and you might hit it again, or you might they might press you for more than you won that.
Well, the
last
first
time.
thing the worst thing they say that can happen to you is going to Vegas for the first time and winning. That's
Then
the
you're
worst
hooked.
thing that can
Yeah,
happen
of course,
to you.
because you get hooked.
Oh, now you're like, can't wait to go back.
You got the false mojo.
Yes.
Yeah.
People who take it so serious, and I don't mean to stereotype, but Asians typically, literally, they take. I grew up with people who, their family, like, they're serious. How scheduled trips to Atlantic City, because that was our shitty Vegas, and then 2 trips a year to Vegas, and it's like, bro, you'll see people who gamble millions and millions at a time every time they go, and it's like, how do you lose that kind of money and not just get sick to your stomach, you know? Like, fuck that.
I don't know.
Yeah, they like to play Dragon. It's pretty much Baccarat.
Yeah,
You ever seen them play Dragon, bro?
Yeah, Baccarat
Yeah,
is their
dude.
game.
No, means people love to gamble. Yeah, bro. They fucking love to gamble, bro. Me as a non-gambler, I love to people watching the casinos, bro, because I'll sit at a bar with my lady, and I'm just like, check this out, bro. I was like, this guy's just pissed.
It's a good people watch, the casinos, man. If you're not gonna like fucking bet on anything,
Sit and watch people.
Watch
Hey.
people. Yeah, you're gonna see some different emotions happening. The why am I here emotion. The I'm fucking here emotion.
I can get it
the,
back.
The winner, the loser. You know, all that shit. You see it all right there if you just pay attention. And the one who is doing way too much, you see that person. That person's always in Vegas somewhere in a casino. The one that's always doing too much. I know y'all, you have seen that. Like the peacocking that happens through a casino sometimes with certain motherfuckers is crazy.
Unbelievable.
Dana White's a degenerate.
Oh, yeah.
He gambled millions at a
Big
time.
money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They kicked
I mean,
him
he's
out
got
of the
it to
Palms one
lose.
time. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he's been banned from numerous casinos.
big money.
Yeah, the Palms won't let him play there.
Yep.
Caesars won't let him play there.
Yep.
He just goes in and
Why? Because does he bet too big or does
he'll go in with like and bet $1 million and that kind of stuff. I know it sounds like fantasy stuff, but that's what he plays at.
Yeah.
Casinos just would rather
fucking
not
around
let-
with.
Take the action, yeah.
Yeah, they don't even want his action.
Yeah.
It's like
Because if he wins, then it's just
And
like
he does.
it's a bad day, and he does. He'll walk out of there, up $1 million, $2 million, and walk away, and
The house ain't getting that money back.
Yeah, like they want that back.
The house will lose a little bit of money here and there, but when you got guys like
he
that,
hits him way too hard. He
Yeah.
hits him hard.
yeah,
dude, that's fucking.
No, we don't. That's all right. You can stay away from here.
Yeah.
You're all right, man.
you're gonna have to take your money elsewhere,
Yeah.
sir.
I've actually seen him on. He's posted it on his Instagram page of those phone calls that took place. Like the last one was Caesars. I guess he licked him good, And the guy, his rep from Caesar, called him on the phone. He says, "I've been waiting for this call," and Dana White takes it as like an ego stroke that he's getting checked off these lists where the casinos won't let him play because he'll turn their lights off.
Wow, don't be overdoing it, man. Look at that shit.
$6 million.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, he hits it hard, man.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, no, the casinos don't want to give you that.
But
that's the opposite of what they're there for.
No, they're not there for that.
All right.
His bankroll gotta be like, think about it, bro. He's like, all right.
He don't pay his fighters. Of course he does.
And then he goes and he just
Yeah, but
once or twice and you're up back. You're like, bro, I'm walking out of there.
Time out. People say that he don't pay his fighters. He doesn't own it anymore. He's like the face of it, but he's not the guy that pays the fighter.
TKO.
It's TKO.
I don't know.
Yes. Well, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
Now, so that people could know that.
But he built it off of not
Yeah,
paying
but
it.
I mean, that was before they had the budget to be able to pay fighters like that. You know, you were putting that shit on the line. But I mean, hey, hopefully these fighters are getting better contracts these days.
Yeah.
And they say they are.
Good.
They say they're getting better contracts than boxers actually do. Like on what they get paid for their contract.
That they rescheduled the Legends contract that I'm on. We get paid more now, and I mean that so they're paying more. They're giving you better
as you should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With that, we're crazy over. Let's go open up the Insane Asylum. Salute to everybody who's popped off a live chat. A super chat so far. We're about to open it up. So if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we are here for it. Let's go.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
Boxer Cali is saying, yo, I was 360 pounds last year. Now I'm down to 232. The goal weight is 220.
Let's go.
You're almost there, bro.
You could God, that's hard work.
Yeah, it is.
That's hard work.
You're right there. You could do it.
Keep it up.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
That's great. That's a lot.
The Liars is saying, yo, what's up to the table? Godfather, big fan. What's your lowest round you've ever shot in disc golf?
At Mountain Crest in Vegas, the course that I play, I have shot a -7.
What's their par by
playing what's that?
What's the par like is it like golf?
Yeah,
67 or 72?
Just like golf, exactly like golf. I have shot a -7. I think the course record is a -14.
Wow.
But I've shot a -7. Usually I'm minus, and that's playing OB. Like a lot of times people just, wherever the disc lands, they throw from.
Right.
But there's rules, and if you go out of bounds, you lose a stroke like
golf. Yeah.
And so you got to stay. You can't be on the path. You can't be in the dirt. You got to stay on the course. So playing it, I've shot a -7. Right now, I'd be lucky to shoot a -2 because I'm just not in that type of shape right now to play it.
What do you think Trace is going to shoot?
Plus 5, plus 6.
Plus 10.
I think that if me and if I was in really good shape and Trace was in good shape, I think I could spot him 6 holes, 7 holes, and beat him.
You've lost your mind.
No, I could do it.
All right.
Because you're gonna par and bogey a lot, and I'm gonna birdie most of the holes. I'm just being honest.
Tweet.
Hey, thanks for your honesty. I appreciate it. Thank
I was
Cali,
gonna tell you if we did play, I was gonna spot you like 6 or 7 holes.
I don't want you to spot me shit. Okay?
Aton will spot you 2 holes.
0. And Callie, thank you for asking the question. Thank you.
Of course.
All right,
Run me
next.
up for, bro.
The Liars, he's also saying, Godfather, I'd love to challenge you in a game of disc golf. I've been a player for 13 years and would love to test my skills against a legend.
Dude, come to Vegas. Let's do it. If you ever see me wrestling in your area, man, if I can get in shape, I'm gonna start going in early and throwing. But come to Vegas.
13 years, man. That's a long time.
I started playing in 2003. What's that? 22 years?
Yeah.
3?
Damn. Been playing a while.
I've been playing since 2002 or 3.
Marbell in here saying, Godfather needs to tell Trace to drink some water.
Trace, you know what?
You don't drink water.
To be honest, I haven't seen you drink any water since have you? You drink water?
What do you make coffee with? Water.
It's not the same thing, Trace.
That's not the same, Trace.
I mean, we try to tell him that.
What did this turn
That's
into a
like
health
less,
show?
by the
This
way.
turned into like
It was a question asked, and I'm answering.
you guys told me this was a pot smoking show. Now it just turned into a health show.
It's
Working out,
We
diet.
can't be healthy and potheads too.
This is the Get Trace Healthy show.
Yeah,
That would be like Les. Les, you have water today? You had 2 beers.
There you
that
go.
would be him
See?
for sure. 2 beers, he had water.
And that's acceptable, right?
absolutely.
I drink a lot of water, but that's me.
I try to drink more water because through the 90s, I didn't drink a lot of water. I did here and there.
Right.
But you got to drink
You don't
water.
drink water at all?
I was dehydrated all the time.
I'm serious. I'm
get like
curious
3
because this
liters.
is like the 3rd time I've heard somebody say
No,
that.
I really don't
You
drink water. I
Why
really
don't you drink water? That's
I
not
really
healthy,
don't.
bro.
I really don't.
You know, I think it's easier to drink it. Like at least for me, it's like a mental thing. So you know how like you have those 2 liter or 1 liter cups, like a Stanley. I'll notice I was like, all right, as long as I get 5 of these in a day or 4 of these, I'll be, it's not where I need to be, but it's enough
Right,
for you,
yeah.
especially if you're sweating it all out,
Look at this.
Okay, yeah, we know that. Godfather pointed that out.
We talked about that at the beginning, his exact meal.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
He
No one
said,
asked
get
you.
out of here, man.
All right.
You guys just missed 8
Yeah,
times.
no one asked you.
Kicked off the set.
No one asked you, Eitan. Go back.
Willis is saying, Godfather, who'd win in a fight between Haku and Harley Race?
Boy, they're 2 tough son of guns, man. But both tough. I would say, man, I didn't know Harley Race, but I hear stories about him.
I'm going Haku.
But Haku was a tough son of a gun, man, when he was young, like that. He was mean. I've never seen. When I met Haku, he was older and he was mellow, but I hear stories.
Was he another one of those cats from the Bay Area? Haku?
I'm not sure. Maybe, because most of the Samoan guys were from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
The Rikishis, the Yokozunas, the
Right.
Usos, all them guys are from the Bay. Man.
Yeah.
Trying to look right here.
Fucking Christ.
Where's this dude from? I think he's from like the Pacific Island or something like that.
Yeah, that Samoa is what he's talking
Tonga.
Tonga?
Yeah,
Oh,
Tonga.
I think he's from
Yep.
Tonga.
He's Tongan, yeah.
All right, let's see here. Megan in here saying, when you guys come to Buffalo, I'll give you guys some maple syrup.
Come on.
All the way up in Buffalo. There we go.
It's very close.
That's going to be the new
think
thing
I'm-
on tour. You guys can be
Oh, no, it's the thing already on tour. Packing around maple syrup. What am I supposed to do with all this syrup?
Give us some.
What?
Hoarding it. Yeah.
Maybe make some pancakes.
Yeah.
I should get a griddle out on tour.
Right? Hell yeah.
That would be dope.
Grace.
We'll get some
Pancakes in
fucking
the morning.
pancake mix,
I like that.
some waffle mix,
Hell yeah.
some all that. And then, boom, we'll put that
Only way you
fucking
make
syrup to
sausage.
use, baby.
You got to make it from ground beef,
What?
Not ground beef, but like I'm saying, you gotta make it from scratch and then grill it.
The what?
The sausage.
Oh, you're talking about like,
When you maple the sausage.
Yeah.
yeah, let's
Oh,
pick
yeah,
up some
yeah.
ground pork.
Raw.
Sorry, ground pork. Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah, bomb. I love maple in my sausage.
Because when it's ground and you make it, and then it's some top tier fucking pork,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
you can almost make a smash breakfast burger. Ooh, damn.
Yep. All right, next.
Medicine in here saying Pasadena has the first disc golf course ever made.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Pasadena.
That's close, right? That's half an hour. 50.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
30
That's like
minutes.
25, no traffic.
With traffic. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
with
going
traffic, 40
yeah.
minutes.
No traffic.
Well, if I can get my old ass in shape, maybe we should all go play around.
Yeah, we could go there.
We'll
Not
just
just
watch
you,
you kick his ass.
If I go to Vegas,
I would
next
try
month,
it.
I would join you, but like not in the Rattlesnake Park for sure.
That's up in the mountain.
I would join you in Pasadena, not at Rattlesnake Park.
Yeah, that sounds way like.
You gotta wear your. Do you wear your cowboy boots when you go to Rattlesnake Park?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
They don't. I never.
I can see you out there in your little dunce and your cowboy boots playing disc golf.
There's a lot of rattlesnakes in Vegas. I don't
Hell
see
yeah.
any. I've seen them, but I've never seen any where we are.
Like 7 different kinds.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
And you don't want to. Fuck that.
Ah.
But I've never seen one
Damn,
playing disc golf.
7 different kinds.
A rattlesnake, something like that. I know there's a bunch.
You know they have Rattlesnake Mountain on the way where the prison is, and you go up to Cold Creek on the right-hand side. It's called Rattlesnake Mountain. Why do you think they call it that?
Because there's a prison out there and they don't want no one to escape. They ain't trying to walk through Rattlesnake Mountain.
Now that I've seen going up to Cold Creek. You know where Cold Creek is?
I do not.
But going up to Cold Creek, I've seen them walk, sliding across the road and are being hit by cars.
Oh, wow.
They're out there.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
see
I
them out
mean,
on
is that in
Highway
there?
15.
That's what it says on Google.
Yeah, I mean it's you're out there in the There's rattlesnakes out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, rattlesnake man.
Yeah, no.
You got to watch them on the trails out there. You might see them out there.
Yeah, you know, they learned to not
The hiking trails, right?
Yeah.
They've
Southern
evolved, bro. Like they've evolved as a species to not rattle amongst humans anymore because people kill them. So now because of humans, we've managed to make them even deadlier by them being quiet.
Yeah.
So they'll just bite your ass and just kill you, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good. All right.
E-Zone was asking about a 380 little
Yeah.
pocket pistol.
Oh, come on, dude. You got to get a bigger gun.
That was an OG gun though back in the day.
It's called the suit gun. It's small for a reason.
These are
A
cool.
fruit gun?
It's useless.
It is. It's the fucking
It is
pea shooter.
useless.
Now those things bounce around inside of you like.
No, that's
fucking
Here's the
22.
problem with a gun like that. You can't. It doesn't shoot far.
Yeah.
Here to you'd be lucky
what it
to
was
hit
for.
somebody. And
Close.
if you're pulling the trigger, if you're going inside, you're going to miss what you're shooting at because it's only this big. The barrel's 1.5 inches. It's not accurate. So unless you're right here on somebody, unless you practice, you're going to miss. So if somebody's coming at you,
It's mostly you're gonna.
miss.
It's
You're gonna
mostly
miss.
you're gonna scare someone with that. Cause,
Thank you. It's a defensive weapon. It's to get you out of there.
That doesn't make
So
no
you're
sense.
running and you're just like.
So somebody's trying to kill you, and you're going, I just want to get out of
yeah,
here.
no, he's just gonna be shooting at the
That
air.
doesn't
He's like,
make
out
no
of the way.
sense.
But
and you won't even hear it. It's like a firecracker. Pop, pop.
Tripping,
Fucking
Holmes.
thing.
nah, you would hear it.
That's a 380. That
miss.
ain't no little gun
You'd
either.
probably miss.
It's
And if you don't hit him in the right spot, you ain't going to put him down. It's a 380.
it's
like a
it's a
classy
smaller. It's
you might as well just,
Yeah.
you can get the same size gun in a 9. You can get the same small gun in a 9.
True that.
Bro, you can get a
Stopping
40
power.
caliber. What do you mean? A Glock, I think 27, I have it. It's a subcompact. It's like 5, 6 inches.
40's a great round.
That's
I carry a
it's
45. 40's a great
40
round.
is way funner to shoot. A 45 might have more knockdown power, but a 40 is such an accurate gun. It's a great gun.
Great
to
round.
shoot. It is.
The 9 I got, you can get in Vegas. It's a smaller, compact 9. That's fucking.
Same size gun, just bigger caliber.
We were talking. He's going to take me shopping. We're going to go.
There you go.
I'd love
Hey, that. God,
I'd-
I'm gonna
man,
send a
you can
film
come to
guy.
my
I'm
house.
gonna send
Gun
one of these guys to
shopping with
film
Godfather.
and shopping with Godfather.
You don't even have to go. We can just come to my house.
Wanna buy a
and I
gun?
can show you a bunch of different guns, man. We'll save time.
All right. Next one.
All right, Dub Villain's asking, what's your go-to disc? He's saying, I like the TL3.
The T-Birds, they're all right. I throw a Valkyrie, my longest distance. I throw TLs, but my longest distance is a Valkyrie or a Ninova, what's it called? Ninova, I can't even think. Innova Wraith. The Wraith is a long distance disc. I can throw the Wraith probably 350 feet on a dime. Not on a dime, but pretty good. But real professional throwers, I can sit at one end of a football field and throw it through the other goalpost. But real professional disc golfers can throw 600 feet. I throw 300, 340
200 yards.
just off of power and being an athlete. These guys, Innova.
I like the T1000 myself.
Yeah, these guys can throw 600. Girls can throw 500 feet that actually know how to throw. I can't do that. I just use power.
It's a technique, like
But my Wraith.
on the whip, right? On the release.
Slap that towel.
Yeah. All right.
I told him.
All right, Mr. Mike is saying, Godfather, it's great to see you back on the show. As a wrestling fan, who was your toughest opponent in the WWF?
What do you mean by toughest? Like, I don't know what you mean by toughest.
The hardest work.
I mean, I always enjoyed working the Undertaker, but he's my buddy. There's so many. I don't know what you mean by tough. There's a lot of tough guys. There's nobody out there trying to hurt me on real or trying to take advantage of me. I didn't run into that. Most of the guys back when I wrestled were tough guys. Now it's a little, not that they're not tough guys, but there's not really big guys in wrestling anymore. It's, the game has changed. It's more moves and acrobats and moving around. And
Yeah, maybe that's it. Like, what match did you have with someone that, like, you guys threw everything out the fucking...
I tell you, the toughest person I know that couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag is Cactus Jack, Mankind.
Mankind, yeah.
But Mankind will do things to his body in a ring that I would never do.
Yeah, like what?
Jump
Not
off
wash
the
it?
top of curtain or cages and
On nails?
He's nails and I mean, what's tough? Who's tougher? Somebody that can actually beat him up in a fight?
Yeah, he took the
somebody
bumps
can
for
take
real.
all that pain. I couldn't. I would never do half of the stuff that he's done in the ring.
Was that the guy they talk about? Like, didn't like change his clothes, brought like a fucking shopping bag with his clothes in it.
He's,
Is that him?
He's the cheapest millionaire you ever want to meet in your life.
That was him then. I seen a thing on him like you wouldn't believe it. Like this, what this guy would do to save money while he.
We used to see him sleeping in hotels. Back then, he had IcoPro, which is a protein drink that Vince, he would eat that and not eat. But dude's a millionaire,
right?
But he just don't spend his money.
Hey, when he wrote his book sold pretty well for him too. Like and it was a good book. Like, have you ever read it?
No, I know that there was a part about me in there or something.
I read it. It's fucking good. Yeah.
Because he does a lot of, I think next to John Cena, he's one of the ones that does like those Make-A-Wish foundations the most.
Nobody does it like John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena does the most, but like I think he's up there because I saw a list of most wrestlers that do it, but Mick Foley.
Mick's cool.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
He's out there doing his thing. All right, next one.
Karina's saying, I think you like this syrup beet. It's not as sweet as most maple syrups. I don't like overly sweet things either. This one's really good. Much love.
Much love to you.
Come on.
And thank you.
All right, Gibson's asking, Godfather, have you heard of West Side Gun? He's a big wrestling head.
I did a show in Vegas during WrestleMania, and it was called the Red something. I forget what it was called, but he was like the owner of that organization, and I met him that night. And it's called Red Tape Wrestling. It's something wrestling, but yeah, I met him that night. Big wrestling fan. Walks around with like $500,000 worth of gold on him.
Crazy.
Yeah, in Vegas.
That's even more crazy. Taking chances. All right.
Midget Mike, and you're saying legend. We got the Godfather today. He's saying stay pimpin' and slammin' strong.
That's right.
Come on.
All right, Alex Beta saying, what's up, Trace? How was the maple butter and maple sugar and the maple syrup for the coffee that I gave you in Quebec?
Man,
oh, nice.
So this guy, he not only did he bring me syrup, he brought this like
sugar.
It's a maple sugar
So
where
good.
it's like a granulated sugar, but it's got the maple flavor. Sprinkle that on toast or some oatmeal, bomb. And then the butter, same thing, man, on like a croissant in the morning.
And then the maple syrup is in a can.
Yes.
Yeah. I got the same package.
Yeah. Oh.
I haven't tried it yet, but
the sugar is no additives, just it's just dried, like air dried maple syrup turns into those crystals.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
flavors. Thank you for those.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for those, brother.
Leslie is saying, can I get a happy birthday shout out to my husband, Luis?
Happy birthday, Luis.
Luis,
happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, brother.
Gemini season.
Yay.
Saying much love all the way from Boston.
Much love to y'all. City of Champions. I know it. I hate to say it.
That hurt right there to say that, right?
Hey, listen, as a Laker fan, of course it hurts to say that. Because, I mean, there's a rivalry there since when we were kids.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
New York, we hate Boston.
But I could admit, as a sports fan, that is the city of champions. They got championships in hockey. They got championships in football, baseball, and the basketball. And probably some other sports I'm not thinking of right now at this point in time. Yeah, it's a city of champions. I cannot deny this. So it does hurt to say. But they didn't get it this year. It's going to someone else this year, man.
Mine.
Either the fucking Pacers or the OKC. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so quiet over there, Trace?
No, I was going to say something rude about the city of Boston because I'm the same way.
Why?
No, it's just like I can't stand any sports team from Boston.
Neither can I.
Yeah,
but I could respect the fact that they've won.
Yeah, no, they got some championships. But my question was going to be this: I was going to ask, like, who nicknamed them the City of Champions?
Them. No. That's not their nickname.
Oh, I thought, okay. That's
like L.A. is like City, California, well, Los Angeles is City of Champions because Dodgers have won championships. Kings have won a championship or two. LAFC won a championship. We all know the Lakers got many championships.
Well, I mean, the same thing stands in any city. The Bay Area as well.
Right,
They got
they're a city of
football.
champions too.
So I thought it was like a title.
No.
Okay, like
it's a title
Not
that
like America's
anyone.
greatest team.
Yeah. Look. Any city that is won in every sport like that has brought a chip to the city. They're a city of champions.
I don't want to land at the airport and there be a sign out there that says Boston, City of Champions.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good.
No,
LA
there's no
was what, City
sign
of
that
Dreams,
says City
yeah.
of
Back to-
Champions
That's what
there.
I'm
I'm just
hoping.
acknowledging that
All right.
they've done some great things in sports, even though we're on the opposing end of some of those. You know what I'm saying?
Not the biggest Brady fan, I'll be honest.
Well, I mean, he's broken your heart several times. And
Many a time.
Many other people would say the same thing.
That's why we hated him. He was so damn good,
He was great.
Yeah.
I mean, 7 rings.
We beat him twice, I think.
7 rings deep. Sorry to have to tell you that. He beat my team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There.
Yeah, probably. It's just something you got to acknowledge, though. Fucking guy was great. All right.
He was good. Better than good.
Yeah.
All right, Matt in here saying, Godfather, can you explain the weights in disc golf?
They go in grams, and probably the real light ones probably I would say go as low as 148, 150. I think the one I gave you is 175 grams. I throw in the 168 to 75, 78, but it's in grams. The heavier, they just fly different. On a really windy day, you want to throw a heavier disc. On a nice day, throw a lighter one. It'll fly through the wind better. But I throw in the 168 to 175.
Is that the distance? Or
That's the
just all
grams,
around?
the weight of the
No,
disc.
meaning like you'll use a heavier one for like a longer or lighter.
Yes. If I'm throwing long distance, I'm going to use 178, one of the long flying ones.
It's probably easier to throw straight than using a lighter one, right? When you're whipping it.
Jeff, did you during WrestleMania blaze it with anybody backstage? Any other wrestler?
Not at WrestleMania.
Okay, well, not at WrestleMania, but like
At WrestleCon, everybody.
all right.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Dude, I was smoking inside. We were talking about that. I'm laughing, dude. I'm inside a WrestleCon just burning, and nobody's saying nothing to me. I'm waiting for somebody to say, Godfather, can you at least go outside or something? No, I'm sitting at my
Nope.
table. Then I had I call it the dually, the stunning glass with the dock.
Yeah.
And so I had that in there. I was blowing dab hits all day.
That's all right.
People just kind of, I'm not Snoop Dogg or Be Real, but people just
No,
kind of
hey.
expect me to smoke. And so
Hey,
they
listen.
just kind of let it go. I don't know what to say.
You were on TV.
You've earned it.
Yeah.
Right in the line and saying as much, smoke a fatty with this pimp daddy.
Yeah.
People know you as much as they do me or Snoop and the rest. You can't,
Well,
you
thank
cannot
for
lose
that.
sight of that because there was millions of people, young and our age at the time, watching this, and they remember you. That's why you're like a name in that game, even though like wrestling legend.
Right.
Also could say cannabis representative because people saw you doing it on TV.
Oh.
And those of us that knew you for real knew that was not a gimmick, that was some real shit.
Yes, sir.
I mean, the fact you're sitting at this table validates that, but I'm just saying, we knew. Even if y'all did it, we knew. But I mean,
thank you, though.
you were the only one on that scale doing that shit. I mean, Rob was doing it on the other end, but like you got in kind of first with it.
Oh, I was out there with it. For whatever.
yeah.
I'm sure the same with you. I'm not disrespectful. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be disrespectful about it. But I'm known to like Big Worm used to do. I was telling him about Lowry's. So was it Lowry's that we were?
Yeah, Lowry's at my 32nd birthday.
We were talking about that. I couldn't remember. I was like, but I'm telling you, we were.
Yeah, on my 32nd birthday party, we go to Lowry's right there, Beverly Hills, right? Lowry's. And there's like maybe 20 to 30 of us there. My man right here, GF, and our homie Big Worm. Probably Everlast. I think Everlast was there. A lot of us were there, and we blew up Lowry's. I think Big Worm was the first to set it off. we all figured, well, we spent so much money here. What are they gonna do? Kick us out? Nah, they want that money,
they
so
were
we're
cool.
just gonna fucking
We blew
torch
that place up, bro.
blew it
That's the
up.
only place they'll let it slide. Like I feel like a place in Vegas, like be like, can I get the private conference room? And then you get.
Oh, nowadays.
Yeah, like nowadays you could.
You
walk
could
in.
probably do that, but this was in the time where it was not nowhere
No.
near legal,
Right.
No way.
and they allowed us to blow it up and not hassle us. We paid them and give them a significant tip, and when we come out, the Beverly Hills Police Department was out there, but they didn't say shit to us. They just let us leave. They thought we were going to come out and, like, there was going to be a scene or like we were getting kicked out. Nah, we paid that shit up, hit them with some extra dough, and we went on our fucking way. It was a good time.
Yes.
When we saw them, we were like, oh shit, they called the cops on us. But the cops didn't do shit. It was pretty surreal.
If somebody has a door open, bro, these things are getting in.
Yeah, I don't know who left the fucking door open, but got to fucking close the door. All right, next one.
We got Rusty Shackelford in here saying, say his name and he appears. He's saying Smoke Train's toughest opponent was Rusty Mania.
Say his name and he appears. I did a thing with, I think his name's Joe Henry. That's who he's talking about. That has that saying in Vegas during WrestleMania. Yeah. I guess he's really hot right now. His name's Joe Henry.
Yeah.
And you say his name and appears. I didn't know who he was. And I went out there and did a thing with the girls and stuff. But the next night, I guess he was on WrestleMania. But he's a big thing right now. He's kind of hot in the wrestling business.
Right on. Salute.
Talking this dude right here.
Yeah.
Isn't that your background on your phone, Bolton?
Me of Joe Hendry. That's hilarious.
You should look up Godfather Joe Henry, and you see what I came out with some girls in Vegas with him.
He got the same
he's like
hairstyle as A-Town.
he's
he's got some heat right now.
Yeah, but heat with me, with the girls.
I will add Joe Hendry onto my phone background.
With the title, though, that shot specifically.
Bird.
That's hilarious. We got Curious George saying, quick shout to little bro Cuban Rican out of Boston.
Salute.
The real Cleveland is saying, man, casinos got my wife for $40,000.
Ow.
That was our down payment for a house.
Oh, you still married?
That's a crazy story.
Okay, and down payment in what year, bro? 40K is not a down payment for a house in what state?
Well,
you live in the Midwest.
Depending on where you live.
Yeah. You could put $5K down if you have good insurance. I mean, good credit. Yeah, you just pay PMI insurance.
You're used to this California living, son.
Yeah.
All right.
Xanadu saying, yo, be real. I got my coffee and I can't wait to try it.
Right on, man. I hope you enjoy it. Let us know.
We might have to put some coffee on the way home.
Yeah.
You guys are making multiple stops on the way home, I see.
Yeah.
You have it in and
coffee,
out for the first time.
In and out, coffee.
To be honest, though,
what's first? The in and out, then the coffee.
I feel like he's gonna make them wait it out to at least they're like maybe close. There's like how many, like a few in and outs, maybe like getting close to state line. That's when
Barstow.
Yeah, around.
See, he's already got it down.
He already knows. Yep.
Well, he does this almost every week.
I pee.
Except when he's got a date.
Yeah, no, I pee, I get In-N-Out burger, and I roll a joint, and that's the second half. I'm
all right.
There you go.
I got it down.
It's a routine.
Yeah.
Rutina.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be a good ride.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk to you the whole way. I'm not going to say one word. And then you're going to be like, what, you don't want to say nothing? You're not going to talk? I'm not going to say
No, you don't have nothing to say?
I'm not going to say one word. I'll be quiet the whole way.
After smoking like this much, bro, you're gonna fall asleep. I just don't get how you wouldn't.
Oh,
like,
hell
somebody
no.
talking.
No.
He's going to wait. He's going to, okay, it's your turn to tell stories.
Okay. Hey, E-Zone, you just brought up a valid point. Like, this ain't, like, no, you're not taking a little nap and wake me when we get to Vegas. That is not happening. I'll roll the windows down, all kinds of shit.
Send dog don't sleep. Well, he didn't when y'all rode to Vegas and back. He didn't nap.
No, he wanted to drive.
He drove.
Yeah, most of the time he wants to drive.
So you got to take the nap.
No, I didn't take a nap. No, I'm co-pilot.
All right.
I'm.
Are you throwing shade at me saying I was going to go to sleep or what?
Well, E-Zone was over there implying that you might take a nap.
I didn't say that. I said me personally, I would get tired driving with that in the silence. You know.
Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
In silence, yes, you
Stop
could
trying to
get
switch
tired.
the heat.
Or trying to turn the heat up. All right.
The last one here is, let's see, we got DJ Unstoppable saying, Godfather, let's go. Shouting out the Godfather.
Let's go. I'm ready, man. Let's go. I'm always ready to go.
All right. Let's get ready to go to submissions. Bust it.
What?
You guys need a bug of salt.
Time for
I have-
submissions. Submissions. Be Real TV. Dr. Greenthumb Show. Time for submissions. Submissions. Dr. Greenthumb Show. Be Real TV. Submissions. Time for submissions. Submissions. Be Real TV.
Well, let's go.
All right, you guys hear, Trace, I hear you made a country music song.
What?
You made a country song.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, here, we'll play it for everybody here. Trace made his own country song. Let's give it a couple seconds here. I'll get rolling.
Trace is the name and I'm from the Bay. Smoking a joint, drinking coke, getting blazed. Syrup and pancakes filling up my plate. Walked through the portal when I'm off the shrooms. Scored 4 points in the NBA.
Yeah.
Then I retired, now I'm getting paid. Living in Vegas now, but I'm from the Bay. Trace is the name and I'm from the Bay. I said Trace is the name and I'm from the Bay. Trace is the name and I'm from the Bay.
Oh, that's a hit, Trace.
Trace is my name and I'm from the Bay.
Hey, all right. There was a meeting that was held. That's fucked up.
Hey, wait, you're let's hear the rest.
Yeah,
of the
we hear the
song.
lyrics.
Let me go back. Trace was
Drinking
kind of
maple
talking right
syrup.
there.
Yeah, this is a great song for you.
Trace is the name and I'm from the Bay. Sipping on coke, smoking on a J. Drinking maple syrup right out of the crate. I played in the league, I scored 4 points. Now I'm in Vegas, rolling donuts.
This is great.
Yeehaw!
Coke, smoking on a J. Drinking maple syrup right out of the crate. I played in the league, I scored 4 points. Now I'm in Vegas, rolling donuts. Off the shrooms, I
Oh
walked
shit!
through
All right,
the
all right. That's a hit song, man. Y'all, you
I
got
might
put
be
that
singing
out.
that on the way home. Trace is my name and I'm from the Bay.
And who's responsible for that right there?
I don't know.
AI,
Midget
for
Mike.
sure, yeah.
Oh
Midget
my
Mike.
God.
Midget Mike
My
has a
guess.
whole YouTube where he just thinks of songs and he just has the AI sing it for him.
So that dude just did it right now.
I'm
No,
sure.
I whipped that up. I whipped that up last week. I showed Aton. Someone on the chat here was talking about this app called Suno AI. Like if you guys made music or anything.
Right.
So then I just pumped it in and made.
Cub, what'd
made
you
the
pump
song.
in? Like syrup and 4 points?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
things? That's
I just
great.
typed in like 4 points in the NBA. Name is Trace. I'm from the Bay. I'm living in Vegas. All that type of stuff. I drink
That's
maple
wild.
syrup. Yeah.
That's a pretty catchy song
was
there,
cool.
Trace from
Yeah.
the Bay.
Trace from the Bay. My name is Trace. Okay, I might be singing that. You might hit that for me.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. All right.
Then Trace, you also we got this one from you. A little throwback Thursday.
Oh, look at that.
Way back
Look
Wednesday.
at that.
Oh.
Young Trace
Yeah,
What?
looking back-
and Franzen.
Yeah, KMEL days.
Brown
Doesn't
hair.
even look like you, for
And the
Christ's
reason
sake.
why that picture's up there is that you and Franz and B share the same birthday.
Yeah.
So I posted that for his birthday.
Got the Nardward hat.
Happy birthday to
You don't even look like you.
Nope.
Franny.
What happened?
Like
Coca-Cola
40
happened.
years happened.
40 years since.
40 years of Coke.
That sounded horrible the way you
Yep.
said that.
When you put it like that. All right.
All right, we got Julie in here. She's saying, just wanted to give Be Real a happy birthday shout out. You inspire me daily on and off stage. I'm humbled and honored to share time and space with you and your crew.
Well, thank you very much.
Saying you have connected me to many beautiful souls.
Much love to you, and thank you for that.
Hell yeah. Who's that?
This is Julie.
Oh, sick.
Positive vibes to you, Julie.
Oh, salute.
Oh, Jules. Yeah, okay.
Jules.
What's up, Jules?
Shout out to Reiki Rabbit.
That's right. Salute to both these ladies. Trace
right,
is my name, and I'm from the
Hey,
Bay.
man.
Maple syrup and.
There's also a hip hop version of that too.
Oh, what?
Hey.
Let's hear
Oh
that.
man, I want to hear that.
What is wrong with
Beastie Boy style.
Come on, let's hear it.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Why are you holding out,
beat
Bolton?
your ass. I say that every
Yep.
day.
Someone's got to whoop his ass. Oh, same.
And I'm from the Bay, smoking a joint, drinking coke, getting blazed. Syrup and pancakes filling up my plate. Walk through the portal when I'm off the shrooms. Scored 4 points in the NBA. Then I retired, now I'm getting paid. Living in Vegas now, but I'm from the Bay. Trace is the name, and I'm from the Bay. I said Trace is the name, and I'm from the Bay.
Yeah.
Trace is
Trace is the name,
and I'm from the Bay.
From the what?
Trace is the name, and I'm from
All right, I get it.
What's your name, B?
Trace. Where you from?
Where you from, Trace?
The Bay.
Sipping on coke,
Sipping on.
drinking maple syrup right out of the crate.
Okay.
All right. Which one you like better?
I like the second one actually because the dude actually has a little bass sound to him. Like a little Mac Malls type thing going on
You should
there.
open up with Cypress for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm not going to do.
Yeah. Oh, that would be
Somebody
interesting.
should sing the live version of Trace is the name, the country one.
If Bobo was only here,
Thank God
he would have loved all that. All right.
They're calling you Mac Trace in the
Mac,
chat.
Mac Trace. All right.
One happy mama saying, "Yo, I got a new 5150 member coming soon. Found out the other night."
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah. One happy mama is a good name.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Matt Miller in here saying, cheers to the table. I'm about to enjoy this honey banana right after work.
All right.
Oh.
Get down with it.
I don't often enough get to try it in flower form. We wash it all the time.
I had it for a while, and it's a pretty good strain to smoke both in concentrate form and actual flower, if it's the right pheno. Because I've had shitty phenos of it, and then I've had like good pheno.
El Oso in here. You guys were talking about shoes yesterday. He's showing off these kicks.
Nice.
The Kobe's?
No. Maybe.
Yeah, I
Say
think
8.
the other Kobe's, yeah. Yeah, those
Yep.
new Kobe's that just dropped.
Those are nice.
I've never really been into those, but I was looking at a pair the other day, and they look really nice. Are they comfortable, B? Do you have some?
I had some early on Kobe's. It didn't look nothing like these ones that they put out these days. They were good.
Are those supposed to be like Dodger commemorative
Yes.
colors with the
Yeah.
red 8?
Because he has that jersey that they made. They honored him at Dodger Stadium, so
Yeah.
it's like supposed to be like a, collaborative.
I have not put my foot in a new Kobe shoe in a long time, so I don't know how they feel right now.
Yeah, I've been on New Balance, Asics, basic.
Yeah, Asics. Those are good for your feet. Asics gels, whatever.
Asics, yeah, and then New Balance and some of those.
Yeah, New Balance, Hoka,
Hoka for sure.
Brooks, and what he just said right now. Those are all supposedly good for your feet. Asics, sorry. And there's another brand I can't remember right now, but yeah. New Balance. They're good for your feet too. You know this, Trace.
I do. And what was that other brand you said? Hoka?
Hoka, yeah.
I'm not really feeling those. Those look like
I don't like
The
those
new-
either.
the new
look like you got
colorway
like
for-
a club foot. You know, like if you got like one of them one
Yeah.
shoe that's like 4 inches thicker than the other one. That's what that reminds me of. What
I need them bitches.
The new color waves are
Oh, I'm telling you, those
like-
shoes are like walking on
Yeah.
clouds,
I
Chief.
don't. Yeah, my wife bought me a pair. Maybe it's too soft.
They look
Too
orthopedic.
cushiony, but
You like the harder bottom,
yeah,
huh?
I like the harder bottom.
Huh.
Maybe the way
Interesting.
my old feet are, but they're too soft. Like
One of
these
them
old
with the
Jordans
leg,
I'm wearing
you know
are
what I'm
actually
saying? When you-
comfortable, and they're just hard as they can be.
I mean, they're not that different from them New Balance. Trust.
The soul.
They just dropped the new color pattern, new preview for what their new drop is gonna be, and it's not out yet, but the color waves and the actual collaborations on it is pretty nice. They're stepping it up. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to start somewhere. And at first, these things were so expensive. So cheap at first, and now they're like so expensive.
Yeah. They're pumping it up.
Bumping it up.
People are buying Hokas.
My name is Trace, and I'm from the Bay.
My name is Trace, and I'm from the
Straight
Bay.
from the crate.
Why are you looking
Long
at me?
walk to Vegas. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, come on.
There were two great songs. What are you mad for?
Great songs.
You
They
could
were
put-
okay songs.
You could put one out, and as the hip hop shit, and you could send one to the country shit, and you'd be winning.
DJ Lord, let him literally open up with it.
Ooh, shit! Give Lord those tracks. See what he does with
Put
it.
it in the mix.
What is wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
We're just trying to help you maximize.
Hey,
man.
thanks for the
Trace
thanks.
from the Bay.
Thank you for all the help and support. Appreciate it.
Got hit songs right there. I don't know what you're not seeing.
Maximum exposure.
Yeah. All right.
So that would take Trace, what, about 101 hours to travel to Vegas walking?
Is that what it says?
It's his car.
No, he said he's going to walk to Vegas.
Oh,
Hey, don't joke. Every once in a while, Godfather, you've probably seen him out there too. Dudes on foot walking through the desert on Highway 50 with a backpack on.
Where the hell are you going?
Like, where are you going and where did you come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy, right?
like
To see that.
literally out there in the middle of nowhere. Like, I've seen the dudes on bicycles doing it, but the guys on foot with the backpacks, they trip me out.
Middle of the day, like where'd you come from? Where
Yeah.
you going?
You don't. That's the guy you don't pick up
No.
Nah.
because you don't know what's in that. You don't know what's in that backpack.
It's a glitch in the Matrix, bro. These people appear out of nowhere.
No.
That's crazy. You're like, where is he going?
Nah.
It's a glitch in the Matrix, bro. These people aren't even real, bro. They're NPCs.
Oh, come on.
Non-playable characters. They're just there to exist.
No.
So if you pulled over and said, "Hey, you need a ride,"
You can interact with them, but they're just there, bro. They're like, they just immersed out of the desert. Bro.
We're not in a video game.
Yeah, what the
Bro.
fuck?
There is such a thing as a Matrix.
All right.
All right. Yeah. I don't disbelieve you. All right.
Yeah.
Jose out here saying, Bolton, I submitted some BTS guard work to the Discord. He's saying, I'm side questing and speed running through these dispensaries. Each owner has its own vision. None tapped into the legacy market like the Dr. Greenthumb shops.
Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that.
He's out here working.
Shout out to Elevate. I know those homies, man.
Oh, I know that spot.
Kevin and Rich.
I definitely know that spot. I drive by that spot every day.
Shout out to all the security guards working at the dispensaries.
Well, almost every day. Yeah, salute to them, man.
Strapped up.
Yeah, gotta be. It's like a fucking bank.
There's probably more cash at a dispensary nowadays than there is in a bank.
Probably right about that.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah.
Be surprised. Most people still pay with their card at a fucking dispensary. They allow you to. If they take it, it's card.
Will they take it here in California?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Some
but
places.
it's not just the money that's in the dispensary. It's also the product.
products.
Yeah. All right.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word up. Thank you for the submissions and all the super chats. Or we didn't get to submissions, or did we? I'm confused right now.
Yeah, we did them.
Yeah, we did them.
some.
That's right. Because we mixed the submissions with, I guess, some of the super chats. So salute to all y'all that interacted with us today, and thank you for being here with us. And salute to my man GF for coming back to the show and chopping it up with us. Hopefully you come back with more frequency, my friend. You look great. Keep up the good fucking work.
Hey, pleasure being back, man. It's been too long. Good seeing all of you guys, even Trace. And we're gonna get back soon because I'm gonna get on that disc golf thing with Trace.
Yeah, we got to
We're
do
gonna
that.
get that. But shout out to everybody here. Nothing but love for everybody on the show here, man. Thank you for having me back.
Word up, Trace.
Shout out to everybody around the table. I mean, all jokes aside, man, it's always fun hanging out with you guys. Whether you're writing rap songs and country songs about me while I'm off, it's all good. I get it. It's all love. Big shout out to everybody out there in Instagramville that gives me a follow at Lord Trace Nunes. Everybody out there that brings the maple syrup, Karina and everybody, thank you so much up there in Canada that made sure I was stocked up with maple syrup when I got home. So thanks for tuning in today. All the 5150s out there as well. And Colton, what's happening?
Yo, big shout to the Insane Asylum. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout to the Dominator. And what's up, Blaze?
GF, great to see you back, man. Seriously, way too long. Hopefully you come back soon. I know you got a show coming up in LAX. Maybe we'll see you that Friday. Trace, always good seeing you and busting your balls, man. Always fun. Everybody here at the table, 5150s, Insane Asylum. Follow me, Cali_Blaze on Instagram or CaliBlaze.net. Much love.
Salute to everybody for tuning in the morning. We had the return of Butch Escobar, very funny comedian on the show. Tomorrow we have another comedian stopping by, George Wang. Make sure you guys tune in 7 to 9. Also, go check out the first episode of the season for High and Hungry up on BREALTV. Over 13,000 views. Long Beach Barbecue Festival, Part 1. Part 2 releases on Friday. And I will be going live on Whatnot, doing all of the boo-boos and everything from Pop Mart. $1 starting bid at 4:30. So.
Learn to take care of yourself. Swallow that.
BREALTV.